broken Chester.
I was just looking at that.
Walker got him again.
Did you think that was funny? It was like perfect. So we just realized I look at him like, oh my god, that's exactly what was left of Chester. Little legs sizzling.
Hey, look, Locke gave him fair warning,
Hey,
okay?
I'm not mad about it at all. I'm the one that grabbed a chicken out of a jar.
Mama?
Hungry.
You didn't feed me.
It was one man on guard. I think I chained him up to the ground by his little ankles, just to keep him from running off.
Or eating Mushu
Or
again.
eat Mushu again. Oh my gosh,
My poor dragon.
that was nuts.
I mean, you
He
guys
did
were going to deal
surgery?
with him regardless. I mean, he would just have kept growing and growing.
Yeah, really. Yep. We know that now. But I still had hopes and
Hindsight's
dreams.
2020. He's like, Ruden has a friend.
Yeah.
Darren has a
I
friend.
was like, maybe
Locke has a friend. Why don't I get a
Maybe
friend?
mine's just a goofy space chicken or something. I don't know. Like, who knows what this thing is? So that's what Rita thought. He was like, hey, maybe I gotta go with Pat.
Alright, so whenever... Oh. Just that delay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
When nature calls.
These things, they happen.
They understand why I'm playing this song.
Yeah.
So it's been a while.
I don't think anybody else recognized that this is a violin version of It's Been a While.
It's been a while. That's what it's playing. It's been a while, because it has. It's been a while since we played D&D. Because last week we were sick. Have any of you guys caught this strain of COVID yet?
No.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. It's mild. It really isn't that big of a deal. But I don't know if it's just me or if it's other people that have had it. But my stomach I can't eat anything at all
Yeah.
for like the past 5 days.
Oh.
Like that was like, I think last night and tonight is the most I've eaten. Like in the whole week or something like that.
Melissa had
It's
it
just
last week.
something weird, yeah?
Yeah.
Is she getting something like the same where
Well, I mean,
having
she's
trouble
fine now,
eating?
but
Yeah. Where she was having trouble like just eating.
yeah, like I brought her Jello because she wasn't eating anything. I was like,
Yeah.
you gotta eat something.
Right. It's just hard. It was just hard to get an appetite. So
Yeah.
weird. But we definitely didn't want to risk, like, even though we were kind of feeling a little better, I didn't want to risk it being on the surfaces or anywhere. I was like, nope, not getting my friend sick. And then missing out on more and more D&D.
Glad you guys are feeling better, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I still have congestion stuff, but man, better than body aches and fevers. And that was only like 2 days.
Bad.
But I'm glad you guys haven't gotten it. Hope you guys don't.
I haven't gotten it at all.
Good. I hope you don't. I got exposed because of an old man crawling out of his house.
Nice.
Literally crawling out of his house. And then like an old lady walking up and saying, oh, he just got out of the hospital. He wants to be outside on the front porch. And he was like crawling like super slow. And the whole time I'm holding the door open for him. Just like listen to the old lady tell me about this old man who's slowly crawling by my crotch.
On hands and knees?
Yes, on hands and
Something out
knees.
of work.
Yes, and his head was,
Nice.
it all had all those spots and stuff on it, and his head
Little
did.
rubber spots.
Yeah, and he was just crawling. He wasn't even looking at me, but he was saying
It's
something.
like something out of the visit.
It was really weird, and she was like he's 81, he's got dementia, and we're getting over COVID. I'm like, oh yeah, getting over COVID, huh? That's great.
Can you hold the door so I can leave?
Good to see you.
I need to fumigate now,
Glad I'm right here.
I mean, if an 81-year-old can survive it,
Yeah,
that's why I get
exactly.
some confidence.
But I was like, yep, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it now. I think it was like 2 days later I had a weird thing in my throat. I was like, yep, there it is.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but that was such a weird moment. Just can't understand what's happening.
All right, Mrs. Recap.
Yeah.
So, after a shopping spree, we made our way up the mountain, running into really no trouble whatsoever. I'm really sure that I'm absolutely confident that it's because we're so sneaky. We're just getting really good at the stealthing. Finally, we made it to the Temple of Morocco and replaced the Godstone, after which it got real windy real quick. Because of the wind, we chose to rest for a while since some of us fly and we didn't really want him, being swept away in an air current to his doom or anything like that. We've already lost 1 member, 2 members, 1 member. We got the other one back, so was he really lost? So we hummed a little bit, during which time we found the saint of Morocco, Hosea. Hosea then that we needed to find the royal of Atlantis who was worthy of succeeding the throne. So we're on the lookout for them now. Apparently they got a weird wheel to Triton, and they have to pass through a maze of sorts that makes the maze that we went through on Tar look like child's play. So I really wish them the best of luck. That sounds terrifying. Hosea then cured Orion of his curse because he saw this scary guy on the pirate ship and he aged a few years, and we thought that wasn't fair considering he's not going to live very long. It's Alan, And then Hosea drew his final breath as I performed his last rites, so hopefully he's at peace now and, looking forward to the future and as we can try and guide it to the right path, to the path that Atlantis should have always been on. We then made our way down to the ship, once the wind kind of passed a little bit. We saw a few spots where Mesoloth probably once were. They were all scorched earth-esque. What more do you expect from Morocco? He's doing his best. And we made our way to the ship where Olegu only moderate to severely messed up the ship and then blamed me. So that was fun. And then told us that there may be Godstones at the bottom of the ocean where the Kraken, Nessie, was given a castle. I'm still a little confused at how we learned that, but I guess we'll just see how that goes. So now we're on our way to Captain Kai to get answers. That little gambling hole in the wall he left us at, 2-3 weeks ago now? Oh man, time flies.
Alright. So when we left off, were you guys still sailing to the dock?
Yes.
Okay. Was it the dock or the port?
The dock.
I'm pretty sure it's the dock because I think I made a docking and joke last time.
Sounds familiar.
I saw your question.
It is so delicious.
Okay. That makes me feel better.
Stop playing
So-
with my mini dice.
Catch me up, because I remember the last time I was super exhausted, so I was not really here mentally. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, we're currently on the ship. We're coming into...
You guys are you're swinging around the island
Yep.
up to the dock,
Yep.
which is that place that you visited at the very beginning of the game where there was the gambling.
Correct.
So we're going right back to the casino.
And we found the corn beer.
Yes, the original casino.
Okay.
Before the Fortuna.
Okay.
The one where we got our boat from.
All right. And we're going there in pursuit of...
To meet up with Captain Kai.
He
Meet
has
up with
something
Captain
to
Cox.
tell us that he can't tell us over sending or whatever.
Yeah, it's very hush-hush apparently.
Okay.
And then we also did message our buddy with the submarine because we realized that we forgot to tell him where we were going next, and we were a little afraid he was gonna wander. So he knows where we're going, and he's been asked to join us. We'll see how that works out.
He doesn't have murder you.
How many days out are we from the dock?
Why?
Of course, we should be.
I was just gonna skip most of this travel.
Okay. So
This time around,
long rest.
so long rest.
I don't think I needed one.
Was anybody hurt?
I had some spells that I used. I don't remember what I used them for exactly, but
I used to remove curse spell.
I used all my spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys were lucky. You played that pretty well at the island.
We were also real lucky with your rolls, but yeah.
This is true. I had some bad rolls.
real quick because this seems important. But apparently, we learned something about more of the royalty of like the children of the lost children.
Yeah.
And apparently, they can only return the Godstones, even though that we've done it.
They have to return the majority, is what we were told.
Okay. And we got names too.
Yeah. Do you want those?
I have them.
Okay.
I'm just letting everybody know we do have names. But that was it.
So you guys cleared Tavara, correct?
Yes.
So you're swinging. So you guys went south of the island. You're following the southern side of Arushi and Virachi, and then you're swinging up north and around to the top side of Virachi to the dock. Because it's one of the islands just off of the northeast corner of Virachi.
Okay.
So you're looking probably about a week's worth of travel swinging that way. So your second day of free magic would be used up by then. So you guys can I figured we'll fast forward through that if there's any character building or any conversations you want to have on this week that you're on the boat.
I want to try to catch fish.
Okay. So you're gonna work on getting provisions?
Yep.
Can I try and learn how to sail better?
Yeah, you wanna make 3 rolls for me?
And do survival, right?
Yep.
Are you gonna train? Alright, many dice. So, one is a critical failure. One is an 11, and the other one is a 22. This is generally how my rolls go.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny. I am proficient in land vehicles. Water ones just apparently elude me.
Makes sense.
So you have the skill, but you don't have proficiency in the skill, correct?
Not yet.
Would you try?
That was something that you have to work towards.
Would you want to try and work towards that?
Yeah.
Okay. Haven't had enough somewhat
You-
successful tries.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my count now. Because I've been keeping track of it.
Yeah. And normally is one high, one mid, one low.
You just barely squeak by. I wouldn't call you very good at it, but you can pick up the skill if you would like.
Alright. Is it a custom skill?
Guidance.
Yes.
Yes.
And then you said it's
Guide me to live fish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
wisdom based.
Correct. Because it should be based on survival.
You just whisper in my ear. How many rolls did you want me to make to catch fish over the next week?
Why don't you roll 3 and we'll take the average? Huh?
Said
No,
okay.
I said okay. And we said okay. Because I'm giving him guidance for each one of them. So Orion, at each time he goes fishing, he's going to call for me. Apparently, I'm going to swoop down and give him guidance.
Nice. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Yep.
So, and you're just fishing for the whole week?
Yes.
Every day you're gonna try to catch?
Yep.
You managed to catch about 17 fish total.
Okay, great. That's it.
Let me fish on.
You're keeping track of the rations, aren't you?
Yeah. I subtracted the rations for that we ate for the week, and then I added the ones I just caught.
What do we
So I'll say each fish
58
is 1 ration.
rations. I bought a shit ton before we left last time.
That's good.
Huh?
Did you catch that? I'll say each fish is 1 ration.
Right, I figured.
So we're on the boat for a week from point A to point B.
Anything you guys wanted to do or catch up on?
I think I'm just anxious to talk to Captain Kai.
I would just, when I'm not learning seafaring from hopefully Val and not Olegu, I would just be hanging around Navarra, generally asking questions about the gods.
If there are any specific ones, you can message me unless there's ones that you want to ask at the table. If it's just general questions, then.
I'll be mostly in my room making potions.
Okay. I do want to talk to you. I think we're gonna have to make some small adjustments to the way that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Um,
I've done a few adjustments myself, so I'll run them by with you.
okay.
Instead of using
Just because,
all,
yeah.
I'm only picking like a few that I'll actually.
Mostly just questions about Bessie.
About who?
Please, I have to go back to my chart now. Who is the god of the dwarves? That was in session 14. Was it Vulcan?
Moradin?
Who?
Moradin isn't an option, try again.
Pangidin? Oh no, I'm thinking of
Yeah.
the
Yep.
Faerun gods.
Hold on, I'm waiting for my page to load.
Okay.
There's an image. I'm waiting for it to load because it has no answer. You said you wanted the one of the dwarves.
Yeah.
Sindri.
Sindri.
Goddess of creativity and invention.
I would be asking questions about Sindri since our friend Nellie didn't seem to put much faith in Sindri. Or not so much faith in Sindri, didn't put so much faith in the Godstones. So just want to learn more about Sindri in general.
So general knowledge. Let's see what she's gonna give you. So general knowledge. She's known primarily as the goddess of the forge. Her symbol is in fact a forging hammer, a blacksmith's hammer, and she doesn't care much one way or another for what's happening in the world. She just cares about the creation of inventions. So a lot of the people who primarily worship her are kind of crazy nut jobs who just invent whatever they can without considering consequences, because invention is the goal. Creativity of new things.
Okay, beyond that, she's just asking more questions about the royalty and about the trial that they have to go through to get a better idea of what they may be helping with.
Most of what she can tell you there is that she doesn't really know what's happened to the royalty. Nobody does, not since Atlantis was covered by the storm. Atlantis proper, at least. And the way that the trials worked is all of the siblings were eligible to participate, is what she tells you. And it was just the most worthy ones could compete against each other, and they would each bring their own aides, their own court, basically.
Yeah.
And the idea is that the better of the potential
The best of the children would become the ruler. Okay,
words.
you said the worthy ones. You decided who was worthy.
It was typically decided between the children and whoever's the king's court was, the most immediate court. Basically just based off of physical ability and their demonstration of their skills up to that point.
Sweet. Thank you.
These just general messages?
I recognize that music. It just reminded me of something that happened while I was playing Oblivion.
Would you like to share with the class?
All of Oblivion stories.
Yeah. So this bandit tried to rob me.
That's
Yeah,
the
that
joke.
happens.
I beat him up and he started running away. And then I came talk to him and he's like, you gotta watch out there. I love Bethesda NPCs. They are so special.
Before I start drinking this, is this actually mine?
Yes. Yeah.
what's happening
Someone texted or
Oh, I got
messaged
you.
me, so I'm dealing with
I was just asking.
behind the scenes things.
Fallout.
Just,
I need you to make me 2 rolls.
Oh god.
I swear to God, if you're calling Nessie to our location,
I would never.
that's such a bold-faced lie.
That's a fair point. Yes.
Stealth and Arcana.
My passive perception is 11. Fuck. Thank you.
There it is.
It's not very dexterity, is it?
Who?
Holier?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Got like a 10, right?
Let's
So what's your stealth?
do like
It's
that.
not great.
It's like +2 or something. Is it? I don't know if you're proficient or anything in it.
It's +0.
Dex. Oh, your dex is just 10.
Yeah, but Dex is just
Or
10.
is it 11? That's 11. Strength is 12. Not terrible.
What is it with Elizabeth's campaigns where somebody always ends up betraying the rest of the group?
Not my fault.
Who's
Well, except for
betraying
one
somebody?
time. I did put a necklace on his neck.
That was what.
How much of it is Elizabeth versus Trey?
And then in campaign 3, it was Talia.
That's true.
Sort of, well, not Talia, but
Listen, I need to see answers. I have some questions.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Not with Eldritch Terror.
you said you just walk around the ship for 10 minutes.
Well, getting within range. It's a.
Within range of what?
What is that?
Is he being
It's
fishy?
a 30-foot range, so I don't really need to walk around that close. I can just like walk on one deck and you'll sense everything, but I'll know where it comes from and what it is.
I can't wait until like Orion reports back to Savras. Just all the weird shit.
Oh, he's watching.
Too.
Don't you worry.
Turtles. Very strange.
Very strange. Very strange. It's an affinity for Krakens. Apparently a very deep
Can't wait to
relationship
go back
with
to
the
base and tell Midas all about it. I hope nothing bad happened to him.
Good old Midas. He got a show of his own. That was wild.
What was yours? 16?
Trend continues.
12. No, you noticed how I rolled a crit fail and a skill check, though, right?
I love that he's just doing crap behind the scenes.
Is he being sketchy?
I mean, what else?
Like, because we're on the ship. Like, what's
Yeah,
actually
that's
happening?
actually what I'm thinking. Is
Right. What's actually happening right now with all of us on
I'm
the
just
ship?
on the deck.
what
Because
he's,
I'd be in my house nest.
of course.
We make an insight check.
And if he's not steering, I'm probably learning from Val, and therefore on
You're
deck.
busy. I'm not doing anything.
So where are you?
Is he
I'm
being
just on
sketchy?
You're just on the deck.
Yeah, I'm just on the deck.
Okay. You just don't have to do anything to do what you're doing.
No.
It's convenient for Olegu.
It is.
That's for us.
Yeah,
We have
it
no idea. So we're just going about the day as all this happens. Yep. Normal day. Went
Yeah.
fishing with Stratus.
Yeah. Get slapped in the face by a tuna.
How was that?
It was horrible.
It wasn't pleasant.
No.
Would you like to find a tuna? Maybe we can get it to slap you in the face.
I don't think I would
Are
have.
the tunas in the ocean?
I grew up in the wild growing up, so I mean, it was.
Did you fish?
I ate. That's how I ate.
Yeah.
I lived like most of my early childhood is just an owl, like a normal owl.
Oh.
Yeah, not like an owl. We don't really start out like this. We start out like owls, and then we grow into this.
So you don't like
We
this
all
sort of
start
like
naked.
baby owls?
Yeah, we start out as like normal owls.
Have you ever heard of this wonderful, wonderful series? Oh gosh, what was it? Cahool?
What was it again?
Cahool?
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 It's I don't know. It's this wonderful, wonderful series about owlins. All sorts. No?
No, never heard of it. My family. I mean, I don't know how it is when your kind grows up, but when my kind grows up, I left when I was like 18 weeks old. To play. So it was very short. Spent some time with my parents, but not very long. And then I came back. Spent most of my childhood in the nearby forest, taking care of myself, eating,
Wow.
learning how to hunt.
I mean, elves aren't considered proper adults until they reach past 100, so
That's interesting.
yeah.
So when they're below 100, they're just
They're not children or anything. We still like age at the same rate early on in our lives like humans do, but
interesting.
Don't worry about what's going on in the background. It's fine.
That's why I let the music go. Just to remind us who's there.
Well, if you ever would like, I read this series, man, when I was younger, but I've also reread since, and considering how to enjoy knowledge, perhaps you would like, I don't know how it would be too on the
Do you
nose, or
have it?
I don't here, but maybe we can find it, and if we do, I'll purchase it, and then if you want to borrow it, you can.
I can read very quickly. So I'm okay with that.
The only books I really have here are theology, a children's book on theology, and then a spicy romance novel. So I mean, like, if you are interested in reading material,
what's
What's the spicy?
yeah, what's the
Please,
spicy
what is
romance?
These are things you have in your
oh, it's called The Half-Blood Prince. I don't actually know that it's spicy. I added that. It's just a romance book.
If you added it spicy, then it's spicy.
Is that the one written by Joe Rogan?
No, it's not that
J.K.
one.
Rogan?
J.K. Rogan? I've heard of J.K. Rogan.
Would you all perhaps like to borrow it?
No, that's alright.
Yes, absolutely. I'll give it back.
Okay, excellent. If you're interested in that genre, we can, like, I had quite a collection of books. So, if we continue on the ship, I'll probably go get some more.
Maybe I'll join you.
I hope we get to the dock soon.
Is anybody not on
Yes.
the deck?
Can you roll perception?
Finish up my question.
Perception?
I'm on the deck. I'm assuming she's up there on the deck with me.
Yeah.
18.
What do you have?
So,
In your room on the deck?
sometime shortly after this conversation that you had up here, you go downstairs and you notice the tail end of Olegu peeking out of Val's door. Phew! And you see him on his hands and knees as he's trying to lift up a floorboard.
Did you lose something?
Perhaps
He's in a relationship with her.
What's the matter?
I'm not sure yet, but something is wrong.
Insight check.
His persuasion's good.
7.
That's a D8, not a D20.
I mean, I prefer to be.
Oh, that's like 26.
Okay.
7.
What do you mean you're not sure? Why are you on your hands and knees?
There's something here. It's not supposed to be here.
I,
I'll let you know when I figure it out.
well, let me help you.
But you
As
don't
a
know
lawyer.
what you need to do to help. I don't know what I need to do to help.
Why are you going through the floorboards? What possessed you to do that?
There's something under the floorboards.
I want to look and see and inspect the floorboards.
Investigate.
Yes.
Investigate.
I was answering the question.
14.
14. So what I missed a smidge.
So he's taking apart our ship from the floorboards, and he says there's something underneath there.
So you're,
But he
you're just
doesn't-
lifting up the floorboard to see what's underneath.
Yeah, I'll just take like my dagger and see if I can see what he's talking about. And
So
gonna make sure to be on guard in case he attacks me and not have my back to him.
Oh,
So
yes, the
your
turtle
dagger
seems to be
fairly
without a
easily
weapon.
pops the board. You realize that the board is loose, and under the board there is a package of some sort that is wrapped in a linen cloth.
I grab it.
We need to show this to the others. It could be a weapon of some sort.
Let's see what it is
As
first.
you reach for it,
Oh fuck.
can you roll dex save for me?
Yeah! Hey, you grab dice right there.
Okay, let me just watch the dice.
Olegu, your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Oh,
6.
Ooh.
Why don't you take 5 force damage
Oh, that's fine.
as it pulses back at your face?
Is this a familiar pulse?
Yeah, like an Eldritch Blast kind of pulse.
That's the kind of pulse I was hoping for.
So, it's
But I
a,
do
What
have
were
it,
you
right?
hoping for?
it's a package.
So as you unwrap the linen cloth from around it, you are holding what looks like a lead box.
This gets more interesting by the second.
And you notice that there is glowing coming from the crack.
I
Is it
cast
locked?
locate object to see if it's a godstone.
Well, if it was, it's been here the whole time. You already would have located it.
Unless it's in lead.
That's a good point.
I'm not here.
Never mind.
This is
Is there
this
a
is a
lock?
very ornately decorated lead box. It does, if you try it, it is locked.
Is
Does
it-
it have Val Soul with
Is it old?
Yes.
it? You've seen how Pirates of the Caribbean?
We need to show this to the others.
It's her heart.
But Val may get mad, so who,
Why would
who
she?
around-
Why would she get mad?
She's obviously hiding it
What are you talking about? You just found it underneath a random board.
under her floorboard of her ship
And
that she's been on for hundreds of years.
In her room.
In her room.
Oh, we're in her room. I
Yes.
didn't see that.
Which one of us is good at lockpicking again?
That was the whole, you see his tail end sticking out of her
Oh,
doorway.
okay. I
Yeah.
see.
Which one of us? Who on the
He
ship's good at
participated
lockpicking?
and didn't know.
I would gather that it's probably either Orion or Artemis.
What's your sleight of hand?
Oh, wait, do I have that spell?
What's your sleight of hand?
What possessed you to go into her bedroom?
Also, God, I sent
A
you a
suspicion.
message. That doesn't have to be
What
answered
kind
right
of
now.
suspicion? These things don't just happen.
Oh, I do have that spell. Never mind, I think I am prepared. Oh, this is gonna be loud.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
As long as it is not a magical lock, this should work. I cast knock on it.
Read knock for me.
Choose an object you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manifolds, a padlock, or another object that contains a mundane, or magical mean that prevents access. So it also could work on magic. A target that is held shut by mundane lock or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. If the object has multiple locks, only one of them is unlocked. If you choose a target that is held shut with arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which time the target can be opened and shut normally. When you cast the spell, a loud knock, audible from as far away as 300 feet, emanates from the target object.
300 feet.
Holy crap. So we
Knock.
all hear it, yep. As it reverberates through the hallways. Good lord.
Alright, it cracks open. And hold on, before you act.
I have a feeling we're not going to make it to the dock this session.
Something's happening.
I'm standing right next to Val. Good luck blaming this one on me.
Where is it?
It's a deep-seated mistrust in people.
Is it what you were expecting? That was your...
No! This is all accidental.
Oh shit. Nice.
He's just shenanigan.
Listen, when one thing leads to another, which leads to another, which leads to another, you follow where the rabbit hole goes.
Yeah.
And you're giving me shit for going into a heist unprepared.
Yes.
Hold on, it's something's, hold on. I know you're waiting. Where is he? I'm looking for him.
He's right there.
Is she looking for a monster stuff to jump out at us?
I don't remember our minis. I don't remember our minis.
I just blanked on the name of the person whose room I'm in. Val,
Val.
thank you. It's been a long day.
Okay. So as you pop open this chest, both of you are surrounded in this glowing light that emanates from it. And as you pop it open, the light spreads, and then it pulses back in, and you see a Godstone sitting there. But as you make this realization,
Oh god.
you both need to roll the dex saves.
Not again.
Which god
Fuck
did you
you,
just
Trey.
piss off?
11.
You have luck, don't you? You have the luck of
That's
Forzana.
right, I do.
If you want to reroll.
Yeah, I definitely want to reroll that natural one. Thank
Oh,
you.
man. It's Jarvis's head.
11.
Come on.
That's a 20!
Yes, there you go.
You are lucky, sir. You
I just get it.
are suddenly branded on your forehead, and you are cursed.
Do I know the effects of said curse?
Do I see the brand?
Yeah, what does it
What
look
does the
like?
brand look like?
Well, you can't see it. It's on your forehead.
I feel it. Does it feel like?
So he's got, it looks like a pair of ram horns that is emblazoned now on his forehead.
Olegu, you have ram horns on your.
And it is, when it first shows up, like it burns you, by the way. It's burning. And it is glowing red, and it takes a while for it to fade, and it looks just like this raw, open scar, like it'll never heal over. It just looks like a red open wound.
I'm in so much pain.
This is why we don't go poking around other people's stuff.
But look, we found a Godstone.
Will you please go ahead and take 7 fire damage for me?
Absolutely.
And no, you may not yet know what your curse is.
He's gonna become a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with a finger on his forehead.
It's just kind of his open flesh wound.
So context.
Oh,
Pretty sure
boy.
everybody heard the loud knock, and then also Olegu cry out.
You guys all probably would have seen the light too. Like the whole ship would have just emanated light for that moment when they were like stuck in it.
Does the Godstone look identical to the other ones we've seen?
Yep.
Can I look at Val and be like, any idea what that was?
When you look at Val, she is real pale. Like really pale. And she turns and looks at you and she says, "Who the hell went into my room?"
Real quick, after seeing this, I'm gonna
Greta's help.
I'm gonna pretend. I'm gonna make a performance. I'm gonna pretend to have a heart attack.
Okay, I need to use the restroom before we play this.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, good lord.
My performance is good.
Trey, what have you done?
Hopefully great things.
You little shit!
One step closer.
So there's been a Godstone on this ship the whole time.
I don't think so. Maybe?
Because it was in a box of lead, so find object would not have worked.
Look at object.
Locate object,
And
yeah.
nobody ever went that low below the ship.
Well, I mean, it's in
No,
Val's
because it's in
room.
Val's room. It was underneath
under
the
a floorboard.
Right.
You don't need
And
to
not
worry
all the
about
gods
that.
are good. So I mean, there's
Oh, you're
gods that are associated
fucked.
What do you do?
with good gods, and there's gotta be ones that are
Where's the
associated with bad
grandpa
ones
team?
too, right?
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Other than burning pain.
Definitely.
You're
So you're now associated with the goat god.
I don't want to be a goat.
I've been studying the theology of like this world and stuff. Like that's why I have the big book, and that's why I ask questions about the gods. So I have a chart, including their alignment, the signs that they like their sigils, and kind of like what they're the gods of. So I can
It's
confidently
chaotic
say,
evil, isn't it?
no, not chaotic.
Neutral evil? Lawful evil?
It's lawful evil, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna be lawful. It's
I have,
ram horns.
I have a good,
It's
good
like
guess
Lucifer, so
who
it'd
it
be
probably
lawful.
is.
It's gonna be lawful. No way. It's gonna be like the.
I mean, it kind of sounds like Osmodeus to me, but I mean, I could be wrong.
Shit.
He's been busy.
Has he?
Yeah,
What
mean,
would I have seen from my room with all this
Lights.
happening?
Light coming out from the floorboard. Your whole room would have been like blindingly bright for a moment.
Don't know what they're doing, but
You also would have heard the big knock.
I was like, not my business.
yep.
I'm definitely headed down to see what's going on.
Okay.
I'm still just looking at Val.
I shout in pain. The
Like,
pain!
As we come down.
Then I dirty 20 my performance.
Oh.
He's leaving you out to dry.
Can I dump it in one of my pouches, drop the box, and hide my shell?
So you're going to drop the Godstone into your pouch
Yep. And
and just throw the box and hide.
yes.
Not well.
No,
not
in
well.
my shell.
He's turtling.
You know what?
Can you roll? We're gonna make that a dex save because you're trying to save yourself from being caught, and this is a performance.
Oh, can I do performance in?
Okay.
Nat 20.
It's like so perfect. Just like going things in.
So he retreats into his shell so fast that like had any of you been standing around, his shell would have like floated midair for just a moment because he just pulls in so quick and then it just slams to the floor.
Imagine the
and-
rocking coin noise.
Okay.
The cloth is just tossed to the side right by him, and the chest or the small box is tossed to the floor and rolls away, and it's cracked wide open.
Okay.
So you guys come down, and there are two people on the floor.
And
Yeah.
where are you at?
I'm on the floor, my shoulder is dislocated, my arms been kind of funny, my eyes are rolled in the back of my head, and I'm doing like the Loki. The Loki.
Are you in Val's room still, or are you in the hallway now?
hallway at this point.
He's in between the two.
Yeah, I'm kind of like
Are
this
you hanging out?
door frame.
Okay. And are you coming down with me? Where are you at?
Y'all smell
I'm
burnt flesh.
gonna run.
Because
with you.
you'd see me kind of like glide down
Yeah.
and start going downstairs.
Because I was looking at Val and she goes, "Who the hell is in my room?" Pale sprint.
You all smell burnt flesh if you come down, coming from my forehead.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
He's probably still smoking.
Well, at the sight of him, I'm going to rush over and just provide medical support, even though I don't really know how to do it. So I'm going to start giving him mouth to mouth. I guess I have a +0 in my medicine, so I don't know anything about it. So
I'm gonna watch you doing this, knowing full and well I can heal him, and just see what happens.
but maybe it's like when my mom used to feed me some baby bird. It's like so.
That's not even a medicine check. That's just straight performance.
Is this a continued performance to not die?
You're not gonna kill
Because he's
me.
admitted that he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I really
that's
don't know
fair.
what
So
I'm
this is just a performance check.
doing. 14.
He's giving you real compressions, by the way.
There's a regret.
real compressions.
I get up.
Okay, you're not gonna tell me again.
Stop.
Will you please roll?
You're so
Will you
good.
please roll a damage die for me?
Which
It's a physical attack.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I got you. Let me see what it is.
You don't even. There is no roll to hit because you
Yeah.
laid to take that.
So, it's just for me. It's just one bludgeoning damage because I'm so weak.
Okay.
My burnt bones. Did I hurt you with my compressions? Did I hurt you?
No, it's the
Was I
bright.
pressing
It's
too
the
hard?
bright light.
The bright light is gone. Olegu!
What happened?
Shelligoo?
There was a bright light. I
You
came.
still see smoke walking
I
down
came
in front of
in.
Michelle.
The door was open, and Olegu was looking inside this package.
He was what now? Help! And all of a sudden you guys hear a click. And as you turn, you realize anyone who's standing up realizes that Val now has a musket in her hand. And she's aiming it at a turtle shell.
I'm like, I was kneeling next to him, knocking on his shell, being like, oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
You damn good for nothing! What are you doing in my room? And you feel a giant kick to the underside of your shell.
It's fine, it's Michelle.
My spot.
Come out here and explain yourself before I turn you into the decaying bastard you should be!
I think you're the one that needs to do some explaining.
You are in her room.
She had a Godstone.
What is everybody doing in Val's room?
You were still in her room.
Stratos had a heart attack. I saved his life.
Yeah, you did. That was really impressive.
It's true.
I have horns on my head.
I haven't been
You have
kissed in a while,
horns on
so
your
that
head?
was
Can I
interesting.
see?
Going back to my room.
Does the symbol
We
look
weren't
familiar?
mixing.
It's a
promise.
range
My
mark.
status
From
coughs.
your book, you know
Cow
that it
feather
is
comes
from
out.
Scatho?
Scalar.
Just like how what that would
Okay.
look like. It would be,
pellets didn't come out.
oh god.
You pissed off Scatho?
I thought I was
I
trying
got his Godstone. I'm assuming.
And you decided to...
I didn't.
There's a damn reason it was in the box, you know good. Ah! I can't even curse me right! As she stomps on the floor.
What possessed you to come into Val's room looking for a watermelon?
A hunch?
What hunch?
What kind of hunch?
You were up to your no good spelling again, weren't you?
There's coming from her room. Under her floor.
A protection spell!
I felt
To
that.
prevent no good nut brains like you from grabbing things you're not supposed to! Is that all?
I'm at a loss of what to say.
At this point, the Godstone is on the ground.
Nope, it's
No.
my pouch.
It's in your pouch.
It's
you
in his
have
shell.
Can we see the Godstone?
it at all?
I don't think any of should
Don't.
touch it.
Touch it! And you took it out! Ugh!
Yes,
Val-
perhaps you should come out of your shell so that way we
Your
can talk more properly.
frustration is absolutely valid. Why no touch Godstone? I truly
If I come out of my
believe
shell, she might shoot me.
100%. Why?
Gato? He relishes in the blood of his enemies. He very much enjoys destroying and killing. And he was also very mad when his Godstone was taken down. So I was very kindly asked to keep hold of it. For the last 250 plus years!
We can return it now.
This Godstone was taken down 250 years ago?
And you just kind of see her freeze. Yes?
Why? Insight. $16.
21.
So you both get the inclination that she's telling the truth, but it's not a truth she wants to be telling. Like she's caught in a sticky spot now.
250 years.
It's a long ass time.
That's substantially longer than when the Mesoloph invasion force came. Why was the Godstone removed from its temple?
Roll persuasion or intimidate, whichever one you're trying to do.
I like that. 23.
Thank you. didn't want my brother to die?
Who's your brother? I don't think you mentioned that you have a brother.
Very long time ago. It was kind of common that, you know, sacrifices were sent to the god of Skados so that he could inhabit a body here on the earthly plane. He's kind of been overdue for a new person for 250 plus years
I'm
now.
getting a bad feeling about this.
So,
What do you mean when you say person? Like a vessel or?
yes. He's the only one who likes to come down to the mortal realm fairly regularly.
Does a brand of horns mean anything to you?
Stop!
Did he
I'm
curse
sorry.
you?
I'll behave. I'll behave.
Did he? Who are you apologizing to?
Ah!
Who has a hand on you?
Look, I made certain oaths when I agreed to stay on this ship. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
An oath to who?
Don't play those games with me now. I've been alive much longer than you have.
Substantially, yes, and I am seeking to appeal to your better knowledge for this situation. Who did you make an oath to? Bless you.
Yeah.
To the captain who took me on this ship. When he agreed to hide me and my loot.
Who was?
Correct.
Correct?
No, I said correct.
No,
You said who was. So
Yeah.
I thought you were asking like as in past tense.
Who was? You made an oath to your captain, and your captain could still enforce said oath from beyond the grave? Or is it from above?
There may have been some spelling involved. Don't much like spells.
I noticed.
You be quiet before I...
We're staring out some very long
I kind of want to see a
games.
fight between Val and Olegu. Let's see.
So what I'm hearing is that Olegu is now going to be Skathos' new body on this pure earthly plane. Is that correct?
I'd rather that didn't happen.
Well,
No
if
offense.
you hadn't touched things you weren't supposed to touch.
If you had told us in the first place instead of leaving it to be found.
Hey, maybe let's not snoop on other people's
Not
belongings.
supposed to talk about it. And I was supposed to wait till the other Godstones were placed. That was mine and Kai's arrangement.
How
Oh,
do
so
you?
Kai knew about this. Was he the
Damn
captain?
Yes, he knew. And so did my captain. So
Who
did
was your
Crick.
captain?
Crick. He was the most recent.
Who was your
For
first
you.
captain? Who brought you onto this? And who made this agreement with you?
I'm not supposed to say.
Is there anyone you can say it
Can
to?
you write it down?
Is it an Atlantean?
If you speak it in Atlantean, perhaps only those who should know will know.
Right.
Right.
Play those mind games on. And you see her like physically struggling when she's trying to open her mouth to say words, but they're physically not coming out.
Please. We just need the whole picture. Please.
The truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
So help you.
So,
Have you all has the organization heard of Scathos?
Scappa.
Have we?
Scatha?
Would that be a history check or a religion check? Or could I learn about him through history from a historical perspective? Or only religiously?
Roll history.
History?
I don't want to be inhabited by an evil
I'm
god.
gonna use my luck.
Well,
To
you'll
reroll
know
that
power unlike
nat
any you've
one.
ever known before.
Turn it
That'd
into
be
a
fun.
17.
I feel like that's gonna be it.
So you do.
Have we
You
learned
know
anything
that
else?
But I would recommend
with
trust
your
people.
your new memories, now that you've unlocked Atlantis in your brain,
Yep.
you do know that historically speaking, a very long time ago, there was lots of fighting between Atlantis and the other nations. And there were stories of advanced warriors Often they were called godsons. And they just seemed to destroy everything in their wake when they went out to battle. And then they just suddenly stopped existing. And you do know that they used to carry specific markings, but you don't know what.
Okay. I'll relay that information here.
Does she still point the musket at me?
Yes, I think it's a fair thing for her to be pointing the musket at you.
I mean, how would you feel if
Yes,
we went
may.
poking around your room?
I mean, there's nothing there to find, so I don't care.
You could be lying.
I could, you're right. But hey, we found the Godstone.
I don't think that that's what we should be focused on right now, and it kind of sounds like this is the kind of Godstone that should have been put in place last.
Or
You can get off the
first.
ship to place the Godstone.
No. Seriously, no, I'm stuck on the ship.
Then how were you going to place the
Yes, what
Godstone?
was the
I was
original
going to
plan?
have somebody do it, but we were supposed to not take it out of the box, and it was supposed to be last because it had the highest risk.
Well, why don't we
Watermelon's out the bag?
put it back and then put it back in the floorboard where we found it.
But who was your captain?
Old man Red,
Old Man Red.
look, not many people knew about him. He wasn't really all that.
Did he have a different name that might be more recognizable?
Like
No,
Foreman?
he was just kind of a pathetic old pirate. But he agreed to taking on his ship.
Was able to cast magic to bind you after death to this ship?
Well, yes, that's part of what being a cursed soul is.
Were you cursed by Scatho, or were you cursed by someone else?
By Old Man Red?
Not how it works. I needed to make sure that nobody got hold of this stupid thing. That's why I'm here! It's my whole
God, if
existence!
you open your mouth right now. I see that.
Well, why don't we put it back where you had it, and now you have the rest of us to protect it and make sure that it is the last one placed.
So about this curse.
You have horns on your head. Does that mean he is going to become the next earthly inhabitant, or
We just cast
displaced
remove curse.
inhabitant?
What else do you think it means?
Would remove curse work?
You think a simple remove curse would get rid of a god?
No, I don't. But I thought there was no harm in asking.
Can we try anyways? Make me feel better.
You can try.
I can't cast that spell.
Why not?
That's a godly spell.
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually.
I can place curses, but I can't remove them.
I
What?
can't help you.
How about this idea? What if you place another curse on yourself and like the new curse overlaps the old one?
I don't think immortal curses.
Can I make a persuasion?
Persuasion,
Just to see
please.
if you're too out of it to like catch on to what he suggested.
Curse yourself.
24.
Curse yourself. Curse
That'd be so
yourself.
funny.
That could work.
I mean,
How would it be worded though?
I fucked
It's-
up. Fuck me up more.
I curse myself to be uninhabitable by other beings?
that's an idea. It's like when you get the cold and then like you advance to the flu, so you don't have the cold anymore, and you just are stuck with the runs.
Sounds good to me.
Well, I can't cast it right now
Why not?
This is interesting.
because I don't have it ready.
That was a choice.
I wasn't
Now you're
exactly
gonna
planning on
die.
cursing anybody today.
Well, no, but now you're gonna become
Now
a
it's something
wrathful
that you
gods.
can think about, and you can think about going through not going through other people's stuff.
Or I curse somebody else to have my curse.
You're gonna wish that upon somebody else. This was your own
This
choice.
could be like a fish.
Objectively, that's worse. You are going to take something that. Oh, you
But
touched
imagine a
this
god
fish.
and a fish.
You touch the fish and swear to all of the gods, including the one that is currently cursed upon you. You will not like the consequences. fish alone.
Look at the crab.
These are not the fish you're looking for.
Let's put a pin in that and we'll see. Maybe perhaps Kai has some sort of solution. But
Can you ask her to not point the musket at me anymore?
How about you start by putting the Godstone back where it was supposed to be?
and perhaps you should apologize too.
Oh, I like that one.
She should apologize first for keeping secrets from us.
She's allowed to have secrets.
She's
That
not
only
the only
applies
one that's
to
keeping
the
secrets.
one of the things that's cursing this land.
Yes, she still is allowed to have secrets.
I disagree.
That's fine. How many secrets
Well,
do you
except
have?
my secret was supposed to keep you safe.
But how can it keep somebody safe if it's just left out for other people to find?
Have you ever considered that maybe you're just too young to understand this?
Yeah, maybe when you become older you'll understand.
Come out of your
I've been
shell.
older.
Olegu. Yeah, it doesn't take.
What's your AC?
21 right now.
He's turtling up.
I broke it. She's gonna fire a musket at you.
I'm gonna cast shield.
It's gonna reflect.
Do you have to be able to see it?
Did she roll higher than 26?
Hold on, I have to check. Because I know she broke your initial AC. But hold on, how would you know to cast shield?
Yeah, don't you have to
It's
be able
loud.
to see it? Hey, can you pull up shield? Spell?
I don't think that.
It doesn't say you have to see them. It just says you take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by a magic missile spell. So it's a reaction to being hit that it's cast.
Okay. Hold on.
He's right. Visibility is irrelevant.
That seems a little bogus, but we're gonna go with it. I'm trying to pull up my
These
musket.
characters. I was escaping the deal's punishment. Nope, yes.
So what do I have to beat?
26.
Nope. So you take no damage.
Ah, she shot me!
Well, yeah, because you're being unreasonable. Come out of the shell.
Well, she thinks I can reload it. I get out my shell and look at
What I
it.
love about this is that Autumn still hasn't come out of her room to understand what's going on.
But she asked for
When you
another
look at her,
one.
she kicks the box to you, but she's continuing to hold on to the musket.
Drop the musket and I drop the rock.
Godstone. Put the Godstone down gently. Do not anger the god anymore. Treat it with respect, Olegu.
Drop the gun, I drop the rock. Watermelon.
And she just starts tapping her foot.
The desire to grab the blade on you right now.
I can tap my foot too.
While you're in your shell?
I came out of my shell.
Wait for a reload.
If she starts reloading, I'm getting out of here.
Will you please, I'm going to roll Intimidate against you. Will you kind of roll for me?
What is it?
19 on the die, plus whatever you want me to plus it against.
Probably an insight.
Yes.
That'd be a 25.
Ow!
Sorry.
That was my toe.
Okay. So she does not, she fails to intimidate you. So eventually, she tucks the gun away. But very reluctantly.
I slowly open the bag. Through the bag, I hold the stone, then I lower it and just like squeeze it out of the bag into the box.
As you are trying to let go of the stone, you feel an unreasonable urge to just keep it.
Oh.
And the urge just kind of seems to overpower you. I need you to roll, or what you call it, say.
Wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh, I'm good
Our
at those.
faves.
I'm good at those.
Yeah.
For
I
once.
agree.
But is Trey good at those?
No, that's gonna be a
Use force
12.
multiplier. Use force multiplier.
I'm saving it for that one.
It's a gun!
Alright. You cannot seem to get past the urge to keep it.
Can I offer out?
It's not going.
How good is your second character?
It doesn't exist.
Can I try and knock him out?
You put me to 0 hit points to do that.
It's true.
It's true.
Um,
Non-lethal damage, yeah.
Roll to hit.
Yeah, she already made that decision. She's
Or
like
rather,
second
could I try
guessing.
and grapple?
Don't make me bolt.
You're focused on the Godstone.
So at this point, like your Olegu is like, is he? So describe his condition. Is he like entranced by it? Like he seriously
Yeah,
is
so
into
It's
he's-
this
like the
thing?
hobbits
scared-
with the ring.
Exactly.
Right? Is that what's going on? Okay.
Yes.
So can
Okay.
I
Or
try?
I could hold on to it.
Can I try and
That's what I was hoping for.
What's the harm if I just keep it safe?
You are not its caretaker. It was entrusted to Val. She has been responsible for it for over 200 years.
It's true. And up until this point, she's done a good job. It seems.
The Godstone's going missing or wrong in the first place. I'll just hold on to it and we can take it back.
Olegu. Please don't make me do this.
Is he charmed?
No, you could try and charm him though.
No, I have a different idea. Is he charmed?
You have to roll something to determine if he is. Maybe.
What are you trying to do?
Hold on, let me make sure I understand how this works. So he would have to make another. If he's charmed, he would have to make another saving throw with advantage to break out of it. But I basically have to break into performance to do that.
Otherwise, I can try and command him.
That would probably be the better option.
Damn it. Do it like a dance.
After I say, please don't make me do this, I'm gonna say, drop, and I'm gonna cast command. Make a wisdom saving throw. Please suck.
This
Please suck.
is really
Please
gonna
suck.
roll so well.
You little shit!
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that passes.
No!
Please.
No! I'm gonna slowly start stepping out of the room.
I'm following you. Also, we are gathered around you. You can't get out of the room.
I can start slowly stepping past you.
So
I'm not gonna let you.
do you only get the curse talking to Val? Do you only get the curse if you touch the Godstone, or if you look at it? What's the
I mean, we've all been looking at it.
right? I mean, I've been trying not to.
Once it's chosen someone, it sticks.
Well, so you won't part with it.
She shoots you.
I cast.
She
hold on.
She shoots.
I cast silvery barbs on his saving throw.
Oh, to try to make the.
Yeah. He has to
Dirty
take the
20.
lower.
It's higher.
Damn
It's
it.
higher.
Also, she shoots you.
We're gonna have to kill him.
Just shoots it up, blows it
Take
up.
5 damage.
What'd you roll? My AC 17 right now.
Until the start of your next turn, it's been over 6 seconds.
She shot me again!
Yes!
I'm Misty Step to the top deck.
Was literally standing right next to you.
I'm almost tempted to just let him leave, to be totally honest.
Well, I mean,
So when you take that damage, before you can Misty Step,
Oh boy.
when you take that damage, a fire seems to boil in your blood,
Oh no.
and the emblem on your forehead seems to glow,
Oh no.
and everyone just hears Val go, fuck. And you are overcome by the urge to attack Val.
Alright, I Hellish Rebuke her then.
so roll initiative.
And you cannot overcome that urge until Val drops to 0 hit points.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're cursed!
She needs to make a dex saving throw for Hellish Rebuke.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Is that what happened? We're rolling initiative?
I mean, I have to.
I mean,
Initiative?
It's
Oh.
fight. Yep.
so what did it need to roll?
Dexterity saving throw.
How about a 22?
She takes 8 fire damage.
Jeez.
You are the reason we cannot have nice things, Trey.
I got a Godstone.
No. You really dodged it. Looks like you're not Misty Stepping.
At least Olegu's not, like, as powerful as Quantum.
Well, no, he's level. What level are we?
I mean,
We're 7.
Quantum was pretty powerful by level 7.
Just AC is gonna touch him.
Alright,
8.
8. Where's my numbers?
Three me down here. This is not where I first saw this session going.
9.
What's your dex?
My dex is +2. It's 14.
Alex.
11.
I just wanted to ask Captain Quiet Kai questions, but no, you
I'm
had
gonna
to be.
sing some flags. Do we have more flags?
Oh yeah, where's
Oh,
the
yeah.
where's the flags for the other?
The other half of the party.
You had one job.
And it was finding Godstones, the goal of the
No, it's
campaign.
not.
I succeeded. Oh no, if I die, I learned valuable information. No.
You die, you learn valuable information.
No. I learned it, and if I die, it's lost.
This is why you should share with people.
Nah.
Then don't. Oh.
Dip is really good.
Huh?
I said your dip is really, really good.
Why do you like it? Ooh, it's better when it's warm, but
The only way I could tell your character is because of the little kneecap.
Piggy.
Is that all of them?
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so I rolled an 11.
For your initiative,
Yep.
I also rolled an 11.
My dex is 14.
Mine's also 14. Roll these.
Alright. Natural 1.
I might also roll one, so. And 18.
Okay. Alright, so he's gonna go for me.
I thought your dex would be higher.
Artemis?
Am I still rolling even if I'm in my room?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You have no idea what is going on.
You're just yelling.
Just vaguely from messaging here and there.
Alright. So, top of the round, round 1.
Contact, she shot first.
I'm first? Wow. I better roll really low.
You did.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Oh wow.
I rolled an 8.
First. Okay, so I see I'll shoot him and him.
With a hand
point-
musket.
With a what?
With a
Hand musket? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. And then
And I defended myself.
with Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
Do we see him glowing?
Yes.
I want to
This is the conundrum, isn't it?
If I bless the sea, does that make the sea holy water?
Can you bless the rains down in Africa?
You know
I
what?
think there's no vampires.
It's not really going to that one. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't plan on killing a party member today, but here we are.
It's literally just you. You are the problem.
Would you please make sure that you add an extra d6 to all your fire damage to all your rolls?
Absolutely, I will. Do you need an extra d6 for the one I did against the help?
I already added that.
Okay. It would have been half, unless that doesn't count towards the help.
That's not good.
You're closer to ship.
So at this point, can I intelligence of 20 determine that he's probably like under the influence of this?
Yeah,
Horn thing.
considering what was going on before this, you probably have some indication that something is now wrong.
I'm
And based on his
Mid
previous
roid rage right now.
right?
Yes.
Okay, and based on
Roid
his
rage?
previous
Yes.
Roid
previous
rage.
No,
behavior.
roid rage.
No, roid rage.
Steroid,
No, roid
okay.
rage.
Like steroid
Picking up what you're
rage,
putting down.
yes.
Okay, well then I know we need to put him down then. Non-lethal.
It's
I'm
okay,
gonna-
that's why I have a lance. It's cool.
I'm gonna cast at 3rd level summon undead, and I'm gonna summon a.
Don't make me animate any of y'all. I'll make you fight yourselves.
You don't have my permission.
Do you think I care about that right now?
It's an incorporeal passive spirit, so it's a ghost spirit. So I'm gonna choose ghostly form, not skeletal or putrid. I'll choose
Yeah, I like that one.
ghostly. Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so I guess we should.
my initiative or what?
Do you need a mini for Val?
Yes.
So I can cast up to 90 feet, so I would like to cast it like right behind him. And then it's going to make a multi-attack. Attacks equal to half this spell's level where I'm down, so it's one.
Val can be win.
So see if he hits. He's gonna do Deathly Touch. At least try, and he's gonna miss. And that is my action. That's it.
That's the end of your turn?
Yep.
It's never intentional. You just put me in these situations.
No, you put yourself in this situation.
You
This pre-existed.
out.
I said plural. You put the necklace on me. You told me this was here.
No, this pre-existed. You just happened to finally do something to figure out what was going on. You could have ended up dealing with this from day one. This was your choice.
I draw my sword. And I'm gonna make an attack.
With glee. We're trying to pretend like you're not happy about it.
See, I feel really conflicted.
Do it. Full send it.
But I see it.
I see Stratos relishes his
Yeah,
own
Stratos has grown to hate Olegu.
Oh, we do.
So I draw my long sword.
I'm just flanking with somebody, right? Is that Val?
Yeah.
Does 21 hit?
Knocked with shield.
Okay.
That's your reaction part.
Yes, but
Second
last till my
attack.
turn.
$23.
That hits.
Alright, I start swirling my sword around like episode 3 flourish. Do a slashing flourish. You're gonna take 9 slashing. And you are knocked prone.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I draw my dagger. And I'm gonna
Stab him.
hit him with the butt of it, I guess. 24 to hit.
That hits.
It's gonna be 5 bludgeoning. And that's it. The dip is good.
Oh, glad you like it.
It is really good.
What? Go ahead. Never mind.
So Val needs to take a turn to reload, right?
My DM
She
knows how to-
just has another pistol. Let's get away.
Actually, she's gonna snatch
She's a
it.
real pirate. She's
Unless
gonna
you
like load it in
could
there.
have special guns like Pete.
Auto reloads.
Besides, Ira's got like 4 shots.
It has a musket, not a revolver.
Yeah, I know, but
It can be both.
it's a
It's not a
homebrew.
crab barrel.
It's a homebrew. She's had a lot of time on the ship.
Wheels out of cannon out of her closet.
Just pulls
That
out her
was
back
in
pocket.
Yes, you're doing it here. It's literally you. You are the reason we can't have this.
Listen, I'm told that I sense magic in a place. I'm gonna go find the source of it. You would do the same thing. Just brought us into a mansion
When did I bring you into a
on
mansion?
Zack's Island.
Oh, listen, that was a different character.
Yeah, I was going here.
Alright, so Val. She's right next to you, right? Yeah, she is. Okay.
It's
So-
live grab.
She is going to strike you. She drops her musket and she's going to strike you 4 times.
Oh, Val monk.
She can also just be a level 4 fighter.
I hope she's at level 20.
I mean, a god entrusted her to protect
She's
this stone.
250 years old plus.
Yeah, buddy.
It's possible.
That's all an advantage too.
Well, no, she's making 4 separate hits.
Well, yeah, but she's flanking.
Well, and you're still on your back, aren't you?
Yeah, and he's prone,
He's
so
prone.
she has advantage.
Or in your stomach, I don't know. I just think it's funnier to imagine you get knocked
And what's
to the
your
back.
2 hit?
It's a turtle.
22 right now?
So you're like spinning you around. She's punching you in the face like a merry-go-round.
I just lost his AC.
Okay, so 3 of those are gonna hit you.
I don't think you're gonna.
I think it's only going to take one.
But she's gonna use all of it.
It's about catharsis. Don't worry, he can reanimate you as you would have wanted.
And
That's a
it's
different spell.
non-lethal, of course.
Someone
Does
that.
Belle care?
That's what I'm asking.
So
Does she?
she hits you for 19 bludgeoning,
I'm
plus
extra.
extra 18 flame fury.
I'm not straight dead, but I was close.
Holy cow. That was a lot of damage.
And hey, look, I warned you guys, don't piss foul off.
Oh my gosh.
Actually,
That's why I
wait.
pretended.
Wait, would the first hit have taken you out? Because then you would have already been dead. 3 successes. If the first
Would she
hit
have stopped
would
when I went
have done
unconscious?
damage.
She would have stopped if he run.
Oh, okay.
If she's not just gonna like
Wail into him?
wail into him.
Self-control now. That's nice.
Is it my turn now?
Don't you fucking dare stab me.
That's not my character.
You're also a little toasty right now.
I want to look at Val. Can I grab the
He
Godstone
looks
and
like
put
a
it back?
turtle.
Turtle soup tonight.
I'm
Back on the
sizzling.
menu, boys. Am I okay to touch this back into its box?
Use the cloth. That's what the cloth is for.
I'm gonna use the cloth to grab the
specified that I touch it
Godstone
through the
from
cloth.
him and put it back into the box. And then I would like to try and do I have mending? Not on this character, I don't. I'm gonna look at Stratos after this and be like, you need to fix it.
I can do that on my next turn.
Excellent. I don't heal him.
I guess I need to take the die.
That's natural 20, back up to 1.
Oh boy.
He's been rolling pretty good tonight.
Okay.
What was it?
Would you like to know?
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
God would very much like to know.
How will I know?
Yeah, she's cute. No, really, just take her off.
Here, Latte.
Oh my goodness. She's latched on.
I'm aware.
Do I get bonuses from the curse depending on what I roll?
Huh?
Does my roll affect different bonuses from the curse?
No.
Oh, thank goodness.
Are you just a little more dead? Alright. So that's the end of your turn?
What is that?
Artemis.
Oh.
So, just as he goes down and starts to sizzle, and she's popping the Godstone into the box, Artemis rounds the corner. Very suddenly.
What the heck is going on? Lyn told me that Olegu is taken over by a god?
That's the book jacket version of it.
What the hell have you guys been doing?
Olegu
Facing his mess.
Olegu poked around in Val's room and found a godstone that she was protecting. Now he's possessed by it.
Keep my doors locked, noted.
Locks don't stop me.
Whale.
Strike.
Do a strength save for me.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, you're unconscious.
Making death saving throws.
Please
Gotcha.
don't whack me.
Whale.
We're doomed.
Do I have?
What would Artemis do?
I mean, you can still do what you're thinking about doing.
I'm gonna take my rope and tie him up.
There you go. That's a good idea.
Can we like put him on a skewer?
I mean, I'll create a bonfire on the boat.
We're not going to eat him.
I wasn't suggesting that, just to scare him a little bit.
Okay, so you're tying him up.
Tied him up.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Orion?
Alright, Ryan. Unleash your fury.
I'll heal him for a second.
I'm just gonna wait for him to be healed.
Okay. Stratos?
I'll cast. Mending takes a whole minute. What? You're trying to put it back in the box? Like, box?
It's back in the box. It's just when I close the box, does it seal?
There's a lock on it, like a padlock sort of thing.
It's like a key lock.
But he broke that.
I didn't break it. I just unlocked it.
Val doesn't have a key.
Val have a key?
Nope.
Probably Kaido's.
It was kind of the point of putting it.
Alright, I'll start cast mending to seal it.
Alright. You're done, right?
Huh?
Because you hit 0, right?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
Cool.
I would eventually heal him up to 1 hit point. If necessary. Assuming I can use magic.
Alright, so
Yes.
combat is officially over then. And you managed to cast mending, and you can't relock the box because you don't have a key, but you just like mend the seam all the way around, and so
Better
now
than
it's just
nothing.
one box.
And better than nothing.
And he's weak, so should be fine.
Put this back where it belongs.
Yeah, have fun with that great big pretty mark on your forehead for the next little while.
I'm still unconscious.
She doesn't care. She's talking to you anyway. And she's gonna step over him and out the room. She's just done.
Val, am I good to bring him back, or should we like lock? Is there a brig? Can
Let's
we lock
get
him
him
in the
out
brig?
of this.
Oh, I'd enjoy to watch that, but if you're worried about him attacking anybody,
Let's
well,
get him. Let's make
I don't
sure-
know. Does he normally like attacking people just for the fun of it?
No, he likes gambling.
Let's when we resurrect him, let's do it in a different room that doesn't have the watermelon in it.
Is there a brig in this ship?
No, but you guys can lock any of the doors and turn it into a brig.
Okay,
But there's no official brig.
excellent.
The doors can be locked from the outside because they're all keyed doors.
I like a little DIY.
A brig can't hold me.
I'll put alarm on the door so that way if he tries to escape.
Well,
You can't hold me.
Alright, so I'm gonna move him into the room, and then once we have it all nice and done up, I will heal him 1 hit point. Using my lay on hands full.
and I will keep my sword drawn ready in case he goes apeshit again.
Ow!
You attacked us, you fucker.
Do I remember doing that?
Yes, but you remember distinctly not having any control.
That wasn't by choice.
Okay, but yeah, you chose to grab the Godstone. You who doesn't know anything about the gods.
I didn't know it was a Godstone when I picked up the box.
Maybe you should have asked.
And just let her lie to us?
You don't know if she would have lied to us. She might have
She's
told
been lying
the
to us
truth.
this whole time.
She has
She
not.
barely knows us.
How many times have we asked her if she had any information about locations of Godstones?
I don't remember.
I don't know that I particularly asked Val that.
We all have.
You sound much more cohesive now. Are you feeling better?
No! I feel like shit!
Okay.
Am I locked in a room?
Huh?
Am I locked in a room?
I don't know. Are you?
Am I yelling through a door?
No, I mean like I literally just healed you. I'm standing.
Yeah, we got him in a different room. We haven't locked him in it yet.
Still tied up, I hope.
He's still tied up.
What room is this?
Don't worry about it.
It's a spare bedroom,
It
I
was
guess.
Grog's room.
Oh! I miss Grog.
Mhm.
And Greg.
Oh,
And Grim.
And Grim.
What about Ted?
He was also nice.
Todd?
He was also nice.
Tim?
Loved him.
can I make an insights check to see if I think he's back to normal?
Go for it.
Is his brand still glowing?
It's not glowing. It's still there.
14.
It's still very red. He looks pretty normal to you now.
What
At least
happened
as
to his
normal as
forehead?
this has ever been.
The Godstone did that to him.
Ew.
Hi, Artemis.
This is why you shouldn't play with powers you don't understand.
Help.
You're fine.
Yeah, no thanks. It looks like you, could have possibly taken the ship down, and I'm not trying to die in the waters.
I wasn't trying to take the ship down. I was just retaliating against anybody who did me harm.
Yes.
You didn't
Against
have
my
to-
control.
There it is.
Apparently the god, so you should probably go for that.
They didn't harm. Oh, I mean, he did harm me. My forehead fucking hurts.
Well, we're gonna have to keep an eye on you during watches to make sure you don't try to sneak into Val's room and kill her while she sleeps. She's our pilot.
Yeah,
She's
I
our
wouldn't-
captain.
I wouldn't kill Val.
You were
That's
trying
just-
to.
She shot me.
Yeah, fairly.
She shot me twice, actually.
Fairly.
And I only retaliated once after the second time. I gave her a freebie.
Yeah, I was really tempted to hit you. I'm not gonna lie. I really came close a few times. You were being unreasonable.
Against my will.
Yes, you were. But you were still being unreasonable and you were putting the rest of us in danger, so of course we took you down. What did you expect?
A non-violent option would be preferable.
I mean, we chose not to kill you. We did non-lethal
It was
damage.
non-lethal, therefore it was not all that violent.
It's still fucking violent. Would you say torture isn't violent, even though it's non-lethal?
Olegu, you had to be knocked down. You would not be commanded. You could not be intimidated.
It's just like when I was possessed by my mirror-verse self. You guys did what you had to do.
Well, that wasn't actually you. You were on the other side of the mirror. This was actually me, and it fucking hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. Let's hope it doesn't have to happen again.
Next time, we should practice communication. Give
Yeah, tell
her.
that to Val to communicate with us. Hiding at Godstone.
She is in a very difficult situation. I've seen it done by kings and other people that are in precarious situations.
That must be nice, fancy pants.
Olegu, I think you should probably take a nap.
That sounds really good right now. Can I at least take a nap in my own bed?
That's fine.
We'll escort you over there.
Sure. I just want to go to sleep.
You're still bound
Artemis,
up.
your monkey's knot is quite good. Do you mind untying it?
I've got him. I'm just going to carry you.
I think there's no trust left for anyone with Olegu.
Was there any to begin with?
I'll put an alarm on the door in case he tries to escape.
That's a good idea. How long does that last?
8 hours.
While walking up the stairs in Aqua, I'm going to whisper to you. Are you okay?
No.
Do you feel like yourself?
Like a very pained version.
Okay. You don't feel any desire to kill?
Well, that was exciting.
I mean, not you all.
Val as well?
I'm just including her. Like, that god? He could die. That'd be fine.
You're still wearing his brand. I'm not sure I would use those words.
Fuck you.
Does this brand do anything?
No.
I'm gonna set him down.
Oh.
Are we good to untie him? Are we all agreeing?
Yes, I think it's all right.
I will untie him and hand you back your rope.
Alarm.
I'm still just gonna lay on the ground.
I love that you're so dramatic.
Here's an apple.
If I eat, I might puke right now.
It's an apple.
You gonna bob for?
Here's a
Get out of
bucket.
my
Let's
room.
fill it with some water.
How much longer do we have to get to the dock?
Good night, Olegu.
This is probably like midway in your trip.
So we still have, what, like 3 or 4 days left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
He's gotta deal with this for a little while. I want him to simmer in the pain. And the mistrust.
So I think needless to say, when we do watches, another portion of that is going to be making sure he doesn't sneak out to kill Val.
So what I'm
Vice
hearing
versa.
is alarm Val's door as well.
Alarms can't stop me. You fool. I take a nice long nap. Can I get a long rest?
Yes, you may. While you're sleeping.
Oh boy.
You have a lovely little dream.
Well, I'm sure I do.
It's very dark,
As all sleeps on.
and you feel something grabbing your leg. And when you look, there's a very tentacly thing grabbing your leg and dragging you.
Yeah, see, does this have to be right now?
And then all of a sudden you see this looming figure over your head.
Is it Nessie?
Yes.
Oh, hi. You're here. How can I serve you?
Give me my home, or I'll crush you like the others. And then
We are in route.
And then all the tentacles just seem to like enclose on you, and they just seem to crush you like a steak. And then all of a sudden you pop awake, and you are very sore that way. Just as you died in your dream, you pop awake.
It's gonna be a long trip. Okay.
And that's your night.
What a great night. What a great night.
Hey, look, this all started because you were playing shenanigans in the background.
I
Okay.
just had one question, and I accidentally got other knowledge from that one question. That wasn't even what I was looking for.
Alright, how does the rest of the trip go? Do we all get a long rest?
Yes, all of you get a long rest. Nothing else, unless you guys do something. Nothing else of note happens the rest of the trip.
Besides watching Olegu? Not really.
During the last day, I want to track down Val, like, once the dock is within sight.
One second.
Stop! You have violated the law.
Well, I guess I did have a new curse. Look at that.
I knew you did, actually.
I just didn't scroll down far enough.
Please ignore my awful grammar.
Okay, fine.
Cool. Alright. So, as you guys are rounding up on the dock,
Oh, did you want to talk to Val?
No, that's okay. I can do that later.
as you guys are pulling up, who's gonna be on
The deck.
who's gonna be on the deck and watching as you guys pull up to
Me. Optimus, we're reaching land!
I need the sun.
roll perception.
I'll be in my owl's nest.
Ooh, yes.
Would you like me to roll perception up for my owl's nest too, or just?
Him.
Okay.
Specifically him.
I'm just laying in the sun, basking as all turtles do.
5. I mean, I didn't know that I was looking for something, so otherwise I would have had the little seeing glass, so I didn't roll with advantage.
Okay.
Because I figured, as far as like being on lookout, Ryan's got that.
Ron, will you go ahead and roll for me? It changes things a little bit. It would have been better if you'd rolled better, but...
All of perception is dog shit. It's my
Yeah.
backup character that has the good perception. Ironically.
Right. I would be using the little spyglass thing, so that's my job up there.
You see Olegu naked.
And that 20.
There we
Okay.
go, that's a lot
So you see someone that's waving on one of the piers at the ship.
Okay. I would.
Almost trying to direct you towards that particular pier.
What do they look like? From this distance, I'm not sure how much I can make out from them.
Another older gentleman. He looks like he's probably a Triton.
Okay. So it looks like Lyn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nothing really distinct about him though.
Who's driving the ship?
Val.
Val is?
She doesn't trust him to touch anything.
Right, okay.
I'm
That's
second in
not
command.
Okay. So down to Val. Val, do you see? Someone looks like they're waving at us.
And she looks for a minute. I see him. I'll steer that way. And she pulls up to the pier where he's standing. And as Val goes to try to cast a line to dock the boat, he goes like this, and he's like, no, 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 no. And Val yells over, what do you want? And let me up, let me talk to you.
Who is it?
Val's gonna look at you. Are you asking Val?
Yeah, I said, who is it?
I don't know. One of your friends?
I look over the railing. Who goes there? Hello there.
Roll history.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like an odd one.
He's that old.
I was confused.
13.
Okay. So you look at him, and you kind of get this inkling feeling that you know him. That you've seen him before. You don't know where. You can't put your finger on it, though.
I was see, I think I know who it is, but...
I would lean over my owl's nest and take a closer look at him. Now that he's actually close to the ship. Can I also roll history? A 23. Oh, good.
Thanksgiving Pirates of the Caribbean.
This whole thing has.
I thought you were singing something else that I sent you.
No, that would be more fitting.
Huh?
We can pretend like I am.
I was like, wait, she's singing it.
You win a bottle of rum.
Many miles around.
Okay.
Go down and pass it around.
Yep. So he's just trying to get aboard, trying to talk to you guys. What you gonna do?
Let's hear what he has to say. I mean...
I don't know who this is. After what just happened, I want to cast Zone of Truth.
Fair enough.
I pull over a board or whatever so that way you can board us.
And I'd like to just take a good look at the gambling town and stuff, and just see if it looks like anything suspicious. You know, criminal behavior, people being.
Just the normal.
Just
not,
normal?
Not
Everything's
anything
normal?
more than you would expect to see.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
I mean, it is gambling.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to see if there's anything, people looking like they're looking for people, that kind of thing. So if not, then I'm just going to swoop down and listen to that person.
So he climbs up aboard. Thank goodness you saw me. I really thought you weren't going to. Look, so Kai told me to get you guys and said not to let you actually dock and to go north towards the storm, and he's waiting for you at the edge.
Insight. Nat 20.
Also insight.
He's a little out there, but he seems to be telling the truth.
What's your name, friend?
I never really thought about that. Bars?
Bars.
You've never thought about your name?
Well, yeah, you're kind of just given one, aren't you? Do you really think about it? You tried anything?
Especially if you're hanging out by yourself all the time.
Yeah,
When are you
it's
gonna hear
just
it?
you.
Okay.
Or maybe you have like a really old, older family member who's like absolutely right. Not important. Sorry.
Alright. Vaz, so you're a friend of Kai's?
Yeah, I was on the ship. I met y'all before. I helped you find your rooms.
Do I remember? Oh! Hello, Mars.
So, he wants us to head north towards the storm?
Yeah, He said he's going to be waiting just inside the cloud cover for you guys. He doesn't really want to be seen out over here because there's lots of bad shit going down. So it's probably better that you guys head that way now.
Are you coming with us, or are you staying here?
It's better for you to stay.
It's strange the guy didn't see fit to like send to us through this spore or whatever.
Well, apparently doesn't seem to be trusting sending lately.
Oh.
Maybe there's a issue with interception of communication.
Gotcha. Good. I mean, it could be.
Is there anything else we should know?
Just look out for the big old monster. That's all.
What big old monster?
No.
Big old monster.
Yeah. She's been right mad lately.
I'm gonna slowly turn my head to Olegu. And then back. Thank you for that information. That is really good.
So I guess we'll be heading north.
Well, of course. Anything else you need from me?
I'm gonna flip him 2 gold.
Oh, well, thank you. I can spend all this. Ooh, maybe I can triple. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to see you guys
Try
later.
to quadruple.
Oh, you're a good one. Hey, are you any good at this game?
Take them with you.
Which game?
We just both.
Just sit there gambling.
The racing one.
Fade away.
I love that one. I've not had much success. You any good at it?
He's great at it.
I haven't played it.
Yeah, you have the racing game with the sea.
No, you
horses.
played it. I just,
No, you had Greg and Graham help you, and you cheated the system. He's real good at it.
You got any tricks for me? I really seem to get out of my luck lately.
hit on everyone.
Have 3 friends.
Oh, that seems like a lot.
Yeah, but you get more out.
You split what you have into 4, bet on everyone, and then no matter what, you come out positive.
But anyways, we should be heading north.
Well, I guess I'll see you later. Maybe, kinda, sorta. Maybe you guys will get your tax. Anyway, see ya. Bye.
Bye, bars.
Get our tax?
Tats, like tattoos.
Oh,
like,
gotcha.
I point to a sword like these.
I didn't know what he said.
So north, south.
That way.
It just occurred to me.
Okay.
Always knows which way is north.
Well, I guess we better get going. We should be out in the storm here in just a couple hours.
Excellent.
If y'all are ready.
Goodbye, land.
As will ever be.
Ready for a break yet?
Can I at least touch
Break?
the sand?
From steering the ship?
I've been helping.
I've had all the help I need lately.
Okay.
Can I
Also,
help
please
you?
don't mind the fact that I cannot keep a consistent accent for Val this entire game.
I haven't noticed.
I think every time she has a different accent.
It's a little different.
It's all based on her mood and who she's talking to.
100%. As it should be.
Alright, so I'm gonna say it's not gonna take you guys very long to find him. He's not really trying to hide. He's sitting right outside the cloud cover, and as you guys are coming his direction, because you'd easily be able to spot where he was, he seems to go just back inside the cloud cover, and you guys manage to pull the 2 ships, and it's gonna take your boat into a side tug. And so it's gonna start tugging you guys with it. So they toss ropes over and they tie it so that they travel together. And a plank is tossed over for you guys to travel across, and then it's pulled back up.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You got it.
I'll stay here.
Come on.
No, thank you.
We'll go over together.
No, I'm good.
It'll be great.
No, it
Are
won't.
we at Kai's ship, OC?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was quick.
We did not all lose here.
Do they also have a crow's nest? Is there anybody in it?
You mean an owl's nest?
Yeah.
Well, not yet.
He's got to mark his
Someone's up
territory
there, but if you
first.
try to join them, they're not gonna give you any trouble.
Okay, I'm gonna join them.
Is the other ship within 30 feet?
Are you just gonna Misty step it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
won't
can
walk the
misty
plank,
step.
but I'll misty step.
You can misty step it.
Then I'll do that.
Walk the plank.
Peculiar.
The subliminal urge to just the counterspell your misty stuff.
Oh my god.
Why?
It's just the
You've already
subliminal
caused enough
urge.
damage
I
today.
know.
This is why I say it's you as a person.
After I fed you.
It's not that I don't love it for you, but this is why it's you as a
Runen was
person.
fine.
Runen got a heart attack right before the blood.
But you didn't attack any of y'all.
No,
Quantum
you're
didn't
right.
attack any of y'all either.
That's true.
Unless we were having an honorable duel.
No, he didn't listen to my advice.
That's not attacking you.
I thought Ruin did.
Ronan didn't attack.
I don't think so.
Darren is the one who turned into the
Werewolf and attacked
werewolf
everybody.
and attacked everybody.
Alright. So we're gonna go talk to Kai now?
I guess so.
Alright, this should be interesting.
Are you guys just gonna walk up to his office?
Yeah.
So he's already in there, and he seems to be working at a table going over some maps. He doesn't really seem to be talking, like he doesn't have a group in there with him this time. It just seems to be him doing some independent work when you guys come to the door. And his door's open.
Hello?
Oh! Well, it's good to see you guys again. How have you been?
Great. I just want to make sure that we have permission to enter because it's very important before you go into somebody's study or room that you ask permission first.
What are you, a
did you hear
vampire?
No,
not a
are you
vampire.
here?
Well, of
Sorry, I
course,
wasn't
you guys
listening.
are awful nice. I really do appreciate it.
No
Not
problem.
often I get folks like you around.
Oh, we're happy to help.
Are we all here?
You'll have to pardon us. We've had a weird past couple of days. So I know that you have some information to pass on to us.
I'm working on your head.
That's your nail.
How can we be of service?
Hey, Mariah, can you roll insight on that? Advantage?
Also, I don't think you've met him. This is our new companion, Orion.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello. It is very nice to meet you. So how did you get mixed up in this business?
Well, I was actually already here as part of a job for my organization, the Eyes of Zathras. But I was stuck in the labyrinth
On Tar.
on Tar.
Oh.
So I got stuck seeking that Godstone, and I stumbled across this group here.
My old childhood friend.
Yes.
Insight check. Are they just friends? 18.
That's a good shot there.
We don't mix.
14.
Mine's not important.
She doesn't mix, but you might be interested. I don't.
Convinced.
You might mix.
There's magic. Keep it in the same race.
Would you guys roll?
14.
18.
8.
Just friends?
Yep.
Okay. What?
Olegu's not sure.
Yeah.
I've seen her mix, even if she says she doesn't mix.
It's like the ones that are most adamant are usually the ones that are hypocrites.
The only thing I mix are these potions.
That's what they're calling it these days?
Orion's been very
Slang
helpful.
changes daily.
Unfortunately, we lost Crux.
Oh, I'm
Like-
very sad to hear that.
Oh, he's not dead. We just don't know where he is.
Well, he seems to think he's dead, so that's a problem for a later date.
What? Well, if you guys need anything, just, of course, please let me know.
Well, you're the one that called us here.
Well, I've got some info to share with you guys.
Is it about the one on the ship? I'm gonna point to his forehead.
Oh my.
Because we had that happen. Just for, like, honesty
You
amongst
found it.
friends. He did.
You opened it.
Yeah. I'm good now.
Do you know how to remove that thing on his forehead?
It's healing,
No,
right?
I don't know that anyone has successfully had one removed, except when their heads were cleaved from their own bodies.
I prefer to not try that option.
I'd resheath my sword.
Listen, 1 on 5. All right, y'all got me. 1 on 1. You're going down, punk.
Okay.
Let's be real.
Pull out the
It may
rope.
have been 1 on 5, but it took 1 on 4.
Wait,
I didn't have to do anything.
you've already enacted the curse?
And cured it.
It was not
Okay.
cured.
And we had a bit of a tussle.
There is no cure,
We just
So
knocked him
it's
out.
gone.
and it will get stronger with time.
Oh, that's great.
Pulls out the rope. So do we need to tie him up again?
Not right,
now.
not right now.
For now, so long as no one or nothing should cause him direct harm, I think we are okay, but I would be very careful for a while.
Do you think it'll go away once we replace that Godstone, like the very last one?
I can only hope. I have honestly no idea.
And
What is another god able to cure it?
That might be just about your only option. Because there's none on the mortal realm I can think of.
So we need to replace more Godstones with when the blessings help me.
Well, that's actually the smartest thing you've said all day.
we'll see what we can do. So, what is it that you need to tell us that you couldn't tell us over Ascending?
With your cute little mushroom guys, they're adorable.
Well, I sent 2 of my men out on a mission. I sent them out to get some information on the captains. And I have reason to believe that they've been taken.
For them as a lot.
I lost contact. There has been word that they may or may not have been seen being dragged through a town. We're not quite sure where they are, what their state is, and we're no longer sure how private our communications will be.
And these, and pardon me if this sounds insensitive, but these people are important to your organization.
They had quite a bit of knowledge. They're a pair of twins called Jemmy and Nye.
Jenny and what?
Jemmy and Nye,
Gemini.
Is the Gemini.
and they're twins.
Okay. Well, how can we help?
Well, as far as that front is concerned, I'm not too worried about it. There are, as far as I'm concerned, other priorities, and I have you on the priorities you need to be dealing with. That being said,
Our communications are compromised.
communications are compromised. We've been having issues with travel. Nessie has come out from the woodwork, so to speak. We've lost 4 ships in the last week alone. We ourselves were almost pulled under, if not for a well-timed Eldritch blast, yes?
We may know how to soothe Nessie.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Return Nessie's castle from the ownership of Mezzaloth to Nessie.
All the good things in the castle's been overtaken.
And how would you have that information?
I came across it.
Sometimes-
Again, I ask, how?
It's not important.
Sometimes asking more questions just leads to.
See, here's the deal. I have managed information sources for a very long time, and I have learned that the source of information is often very important and indicates the validity of the information itself. So again, I'm going to ask, how?
If you want to build back trust, this is the way to do it.
Fine, I had a dream that Nessie told me herself.
You've sworn pact with her.
I didn't say that. I just said that Nessie told me herself.
She doesn't speak to anyone except her followers. And those have been gone for a very long time. So again, I ask, did you swear pact with the beast Nessie?
I haven't made any oaths.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You made no promise or no guarantee, no offer of aid or help
Offer of
in
aid.
guarantee for something else?
No, it was just
If
a
it
trade.
was just a dream, then
So then you have sworn oath.
Often communication happens in dreams.
Communication has happened in dreams. Oh, the trade wasn't a dream.
I mean, Nessie's just.
How did you
That happened in person?
We got arrested together.
Yeah, we did. Sorry.
Any of your enemy, you know, and all that.
Going back to the trade didn't happen in a dream. What did you trade Nessie in person?
That is my own personal information that you don't need to know.
Oh yeah, like the box was Val's.
That we needed to know.
Yeah, we need to know this.
No, you don't.
Give me strength.
Is Nessie Is Nessie a creature? Or is it?
Oh, she's a kraken.
Like, I understand that, but do they have are they also enemies of the Nezoloth?
She's enemy of anyone who gets in her way.
Best to be her friend.
We have-
Exactly.
Befriended her for a very long time. It would explain now why it is that she is turning against us.
Well,
Her own taken. She's asked for help.
let's.
So you say her castle is overtaken,
Yes.
and you think that how are you going to return her castle to her?
We're driving out the Nezoloth.
I see.
We met somebody with a submarine.
Well, we did. Yeah.
What?
It's a ship that sails underwater.
Oh, that seems quite useful.
Does that mean this castle is underwater too?
Yeah.
That is the idea. It was the old Atlantean castle before the new lands were made.
Nessie's so powerful. Why doesn't she just take the Nezoloth out herself?
Good question.
She didn't tell me. She just says that she needs help. It could be that they've shrunken the passageway so she can't fit in. So if we drive them out, she'll just swallow them all up as they leave the castle.
I'm sorry, sure what?
Swallow them all up.
I don't know that I've ever heard that verb before.
Swallow.
Well, Kai, what do you recommend our next move should be? Because I know that you said we had something else that was more important than rescuing your kin.
However, I think
Returning the Godstones.
And what better place to hide Godstones of Mesotaken than a castle that was owned by a kraken?
Wait a minute. Are you implying that you know of Godstones in the castle?
be honest, please.
I have never said I know anything other than that is the best place they could possibly think to keep one safe.
She does not know.
They wanted to keep it in the dingy old prison that we got the last one from.
Not the
How do
last
you
one.
Well, before the last. By the way, we returned several,
We returned two.
which is more than one.
Cortana and
Iraq.
We still have the one that's on the submarine.
There is a
And
sliver
we
of
know where
blood
another
behind
one
the
is.
submarine.
I had hoped. Their symbols have been glowing. It means that they're returning.
Yeah, see the tattoos?
Finally. You don't quite look like the babies you did when you arrived.
Yeah, I would show you mine, but I don't think that'd be proper.
Did you get a tramp stamp?
What the fuck is that? Only my beloved is allowed to see that area, thank you very much. Alright.
So you had information for us. Have you found? No, what are missing on his have you found? Have you found word of any other godstones being placed? Or any other godstones that we can place?
I have heard word that
What's that?
Ding dong.
Because she's like, well,
I have heard word that Sindri's Godstone has recently gone missing.
How do you spell Sindri?
Sindri.
the god of the Dwarven Forge. The goddess of the Dwarven Forge.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the sliver that we think maybe power in reference. So,
Oh, that
yeah.
would explain a lot.
However, Submarine and Sindri's Godstone location across the map. In the middle of Nessie, so Submarine has to go past Nessie to get to Sindri's home. So, Submarine, Castle, Sindri's home, 2 birds, 1 stone.
No.
He can be very persuasive.
We've also heard word of Dokahi's stone, Dokahi. I saw the look on your face, Alex.
That godstone is also missing?
Well,
They're all missing.
we've heard word that it may exist on an island northeast. And let me pull up.
I like the sound of an island. Let's go there.
If Nessie is pulling down ships, I'm afraid that means that that has reasonably jumped my priority.
I mean, if we have an ally that is allied with Nessie, doesn't mean she'll sink our ship.
Especially if we're tasked to help. She wouldn't take down people she's tasked to help.
No, but if Nessie is in turn taking down the ship of our allies,
So we gotta help her.
then we need to help her sooner rather than later so that she can be appeased and no longer be trying to take down ships of people who are trying to help
And
her.
also to have Kraken indebted to you, 10 out of 10.
I don't think she would be able to do it, I'm sure.
How far
What
did
do
this
you-
Dukaki
What do you
Islands?
think?
So, Dukaki's stone is believed to be on Zephyr. An agent says that they located it there, but, well, they went missing.
Could you spell it for me?
Zephyr, Z-E-T-H apostrophe K-U-R.
Yes,
I
You
think
got
you
that?
missed
I did.
With the apostrophe?
No, but I still get the credit.
Yes,
Take
yes, you
this
do.
away from me.
I'm not going to. And yes, Zephyr is on the map.
If I could.
So there's 2 Godstones that we could potentially pursue. We've got his errand to run.
Which could yield more Godstones. Watermelons. Watermelons, people. Watermelons.
Why not just seeds?
They're way too big to be seeds.
Exactly. Throws them off.
We'll need to find better ways to
Plus
travel
quicker to
underneath
say.
water as well. Unless
We
Ness-
might have some. Oh, correct, my name.
you should ask Nessie
Where are the
to.
caps?
Oh, a helmet?
Yeah,
Like
she says.
a breathing system?
Yes.
Cap of water breathing?
There you go. Thank you.
I was going straight to the
You should ask Nessie to rise the castle out of the water so that way we can get into it more easily.
I agree with that. That's a thought.
Being of water, I don't think that they would want their castle to be arisen from
It's
this.
just temporary.
Don't you have a shit ton of water breathing potions?
So you said that you may have caps
9.
of water breathing?
That's pretty good.
That's 9 hours.
I think I've got 6 of them that I can spare.
So 6 caps of water breathing. I wouldn't need one.
I wouldn't need one.
We're probably gonna be there for longer than an hour potentially. So,
I won't need one.
well, I mean,
I won't need one.
He's
breathe longer than an hour.
he's made
I can breathe
he's
underwater.
made, he's made friends with Nessie.
I did not know that.
Benefits.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm always going to breathe underwater.
We'll
It's a
we'll
whole
accept your gift of caps of water breathing.
So there's 6 of those. And while we're at it,
Oh,
he's also going to give you each another 100 gold.
not a spell.
I like gold for buying more items to
I
make
do
more
like gold.
potions.
And Lord knows we all need it.
That's why the Lord gave it to us.
How much gold do you got there, buddy?
It's not important.
How many numbers are in front of the comma?
So, you want to give me some of your gold for some more stuff to make potions?
You just got 100 gold.
Yeah.
So
I was at 42.
So did they?
So you've given us a lead on Sindri and on Dockies. We may or may not have to go clean out Ness's castle for better or for worse. Would you be able to? Could you spare any men or women who could breathe underwater to help?
I could probably send a couple your way.
Okay, that
A
would
couple
make
dozen?
We'll take what we can take. And
Maybe half that.
So a dozen.
Half a dozen.
Oh, so a quarter of a couple dozen. That's still fantastic. It's double the amount of us.
so the saints of
Well, doubles our
Araku,
numbers.
Mosiah,
Man.
told us that in order to place all of the Godstones, we would need royalty of Atlantis. Any clues there?
So you've started to piece it together.
Maybe.
If you want to call it that.
It's puzzling for sure.
So you managed to retrieve Navarra then, I suppose.
Yes.
Navarra,
well.
yes. But Mosiah was the one who told us before he passed.
Has Navarra not been on the ship with us this whole time, or we leave her on the submarine?
No, she's been with you guys. We just kind of forgot she existed. So I've just kind
That's
of
what I thought.
letting it
She's
go.
been minding her own business.
I was
gotcha.
talking to her throughout the week, but beyond that, yeah.
We didn't go towards her and press the A button to talk to her, so.
She could be helping me make potions.
Navarra's on the ship. Would you, by chance, like to speak with her?
Yes, I suppose this might be a good conversation to have together,
Should we go grab her?
if you wouldn't mind.
I would actually like to have a word with you. Perhaps we can walk over there together?
Yes, that might be a good idea. Come, this way. And he kind of motions with his arm and he's going to walk ahead of you.
I'll follow.
And I'll follow.
No.
You can't stop me.
Stratos, can you grab him?
I want to be alone.
That's sketchy.
I
thought we were done with secrets.
I thought we were done with the secrets. What did she promise you? That's not important.
Where's the hypocrisy? Oh look, it's right where Lyn's standing.
What's my name?
This could be about her uncle. If I trust Lyn that she will tell us what she has learned.
Or it could be about you.
Alright, are you guys staying behind?
Yes.
Yep.
Like gotta?
I was curious to see if they were going to try to sneak to listen.
I
This
am
is
trying.
not our last group.
Are you gonna try to sneak to listen?
Yeah.
Alright.
I crouch.
Are you guys going back on the other boat?
Yeah, we're gonna go grab Navarra.
Ooh, 18.
What's your passive?
My passive is 11.
Yeah. You managed to sneak.
I should be turtle.
Are you a teenage mutant? Ninja turtle?
I'm not teenage. I am mutant. I am a turtle, but I'm not a ninja.
You're a turtle.
Exactly.
Alright, so you guys make it back to the ship. And initially, Kai and Navarra seem to exchange pleasantries. They seem to be good friends, like they know each other, they've spoken before. But also, they're not really close, if that makes sense. So I guess friendly would be a better way to put that.
Like a co-worker's relationship.
Yes.
And not the illegal kind.
It's not your best friend, but yeah.
So as they begin their conversation, you realize that they switch into another language and you can't understand what they're saying.
Do I have a spell for that? I thought I had a spell for that.
Did you not prepare it for today?
I may not have prepared it. That is tragic.
Don't give Val another reason to shoot you.
I don't know if I actually know that spell. Did I even take that spell?
Of all the spells you do not have taken,
I didn't even take that spell.
I was really good at it.
Yeah.
so you're gonna sit around and listen to them speak gibberish.
This is disappointing. I'm just gonna listen for names then. Names stand out
Do you want to have
conversations.
this conversation at the table or in telepathy?
I want to see it.
I mean, they're not going to be able to act on what they hear. It's up to you.
That way we're not just sitting here in silence.
That's true. Yeah, at the table.
Okay. I will let you lead.
Is anyone else alive?
Anyone else?
What do you take me for?
Well, I don't know what you know.
That's valid. Well, Uzziah was telling us about the lineage of the old king who passed and the children who could potentially take the throne. Telling me names, or telling us names, speaking their names. Where is that note?
Good.
Kai, who was the heir apparent. Earlier, who was the oldest. Ariel, Salis, and Lyn.
And tell me, what name is it that you bear?
Well, for the last 15 or so years, I've gone by Lyn.
I see.
But that was always a shortened version.
And you know your full name?
Well, yes, my uncle used to remind me that the name that I bore meant more than I could ever know.
So he educated you.
I mean, like a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my education is missing. I didn't know half of these gods existed, so I spent a lot of time poring over some theology and asking Navara an insane amount of questions.
It was probably for the best. It is nice to know, though, which one of you is the true survivor.
Are you not the true survivor?
I just mean of your group. We knew that one of the royal children would have been in those cells and would have been taken across the sea on the boat. It was the prophecy.
Are you not also a royal child?
I am, but my condition, and you see him knock his leg on the ground, bars me from entering the trials.
So I ask again. Is everyone else dead?
To our knowledge, we know of no other survivors.
That's hard to hear. Was everyone else sent away?
Everyone.
Except you.
Well, and our elder brother, but he died before the children were sent home.
So Ariel and Salis are gone.
To our knowledge, yes.
What do I need to know?
That only a royal child can replace the stones. If your friends try it, it will probably not end well for them.
Alright. That way you give me the half of...
And it would mean that upon placing the last of the Godstones, you will have to partake in the trial.
Okay.
It is the only way that we can retrieve the trident and banish the Mezzaloth.
So I'm our only shot.
Essentially.
That's a lot. Okay, cool. Excellent.
The
Wonderful.
last ray of hope on our horizon. Because beyond this, the dome will fall, and the Mezzaloth will do what it is that they actually came here for.
So it will not just be Lantia that is fallen. They'll reach the
Lost
rest
is
of the world.
She is a cunning mistress.
No doubt.
So I must ask. Do you know how to remove your spell?
I'm gonna level with you. I was 4. No, I have no idea. I've not even sworn an oath.
Before you can partake in the trials, your
True form, shall we say?
yes
Okay.
must be revealed. The skin you're wearing now will not allow you through the trials. It is okay for the moment, but the stronger your connection gets to the gods, the harder it will be for you in your current skin.
But won't the red hair be a dead giveaway?
Essentially.
Does it grow fast? Because I could do a buzz cut.
It would be a choice.
Do you not think I can pull off a buzz? Oh, okay. How do I remove it?
Huh?
How do I find my actual skin?
And he turns and he looks at Navara, and she just kind of nods at him. We have a spell that we can attempt to use. It will take a full night to prep it. We are trying to undo years worth of
Spells. Let me ask you this, brother mine. Is now the right time to let go of the skin?
I think the choice has to be yours. I cannot speak on your behalf. But I do think the longer you withhold this from your party, the harder it will be to convince them to partake in the trials with you
Yeah.
and to agree to be your aides in ruling this kingdom.
Some of them are going to want to go home.
Someone has to participate in the trials with you. It is an oath that they must swear.
Alright, let's take this one step at a time. Because at some point, we've already shown that death is always a possibility. I'll look to Navara. Let's do it then.
Are you sure?
Nope. But my uncle, who I guess really wasn't my uncle, that's gonna take a little bit of time. Always encouraged me to do the right thing. He was very
He was a wise man. Many looked up to him.
past tense.
To my knowledge.
He wasn't on the ship with us, so I just guess I kind of hoped that he was still just in Baldur's Gate, being wrongfully imprisoned for child slavery.
But you found his knives, did you not?
Yeah, you know, like a little disbelief never hurt nobody. I did find his knives, and he never let them off his person.
So, should we do this tonight then?
Yeah, perhaps we should let my people know.
I will not be able to use magic for quite some time after this.
Ooh, this is seeming more and more like the wrong choice. Okay.
I will stay with Kai and the crew of the next season after this until they can take me home.
Then
Should we go inform your friends then?
I guess. Yeah, no time like the present.
And so they start to walk back on the ship.
Hey,
So all I got was law and Baldur's Gate. Got it. That's the only word I
I love that that is what you're concentrating on.
is there a reason you screenshotted that one?
Sure, dude, but party.
I was like, why is he staring off into space like that? Because you were concentrating on what you would be able to pick up.
Yeah.
I love that. Alright.
Loft is in Baldur's Gate, everybody run.
I get back at her, guys. I got bad news.
Do you run before us?
Go ahead.
actually do
We'll give you
that?
a couple moments.
So anyways, that's why they say the first
I got
24
bad
hours.
news.
What?
I think Loth is in Baldur's Gate.
Who?
Loth? Spider Queen? Evil goddess
Of the drow.
of the Drow?
Okay. Based on... How is that a concern of ours right now? We can't even get to Baldur's Gate.
They started talking and I assumed...
And we walk in.
Oh, hi. Hello? We weren't gone for that long. Why do you all look confused at Olegu again? What did you do?
It's just a state of being.
It's just a state of being.
So yeah, Navara is going to do some major spell work tonight, and then stay with Captain Kai's crew for this next little bit, until they can take her home to Fortana.
Okay.
Because I need to not be wearing this skin anymore. So
What the fuck does that mean?
I was the 4-year-old who was taken away at the time of the insurgency.
I knew it!
So what does that mean?
I actually have red hair and a tail if I'm in water.
She's a royal.
Yes, we got 3 of us.
Then why haven't you had all that when you've been in water before?
Because of some really powerful spell work.
You're transmog.
What?
Transmogrification? I found that a few days ago. When I found the box.
What box?
The one that the watermelon was in.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it kind of looks, and she's gonna look at Kai, and then look back down. It kind of looks like I have to go through that whole thing to get the trident, to kind of keep everybody off the shores, and also, from here on out, specifically placing the watermelon back, which should probably be me and not any of you all, because that would be bad news bears.
Has anybody else placed the watermelon since?
Just been her.
I had an inkling.
Well, others of us have handled it briefly.
Painfully.
Well,
I didn't experience
yours is a-
anything when I was holding it, but...
I'm talking about the most recent experience.
Oh, true.
Normally, it's no issue should someone hold the stone. It just tends to be issue with who returns the stone to them.
Okay.
They're rather finicky.
You mentioned something about a trident. This is the first time we've heard of something like this.
Were you not listening to Hosea?
Hosea?
Yeah. You know, the old man who removed Orion's curse?
Even I remember that.
He was telling us about the royalty and kind of the process. And
Well, I
the
remember the
Godstone.
royalty. I just...
The trident, there's a whole trial that's like, you go through to get the trident that's substantially worse than the one at Tar. Makes the one in Tar look like child's play. Is this ringing a bell?
Right, I took notes about that. I just forgot about the trident.
Yeah, it kind of spoke to me, so I guess I paid more attention. So yeah, sorry.
Are we supposed to bow? Because I don't bow.
I think I would like that. Not for them, for you.
No.
Two of us are royalty, and the other is a important messenger of Sapphires.
I'm just a turtle.
Who has made friends with Nessie.
Yeah.
And also is currently the body being prepared to host a god.
So I guess we're all royalty then.
So Navarra is going to remove your skin, and then what's the next move after that?
You're gonna get skinned?
I don't actually know. I just kind of
Detransmog.
trust her. Then what we do next is up to us. I'm still of the opinion that we need to take care of Nessie and make sure that her needs get seen to, considering she's pulling down ships again.
That
and
sounds
it kind
so
of sounds like
painful.
at this point,
It's actually, the spell's closer to like a...
we're losing allies.
Much more challenging
in a
to
place we
spell
can't afford
magic.
lose them.
Because they're undoing a previous magic.
Do you want to try?
They're not actually getting skinned.
Would you like to try?
No.
To get skinned?
Dispelling magic.
No.
Just to see if it would work for shits and giggles?
I don't think it will.
But it could be fun.
Why would I waste that energy?
For once, I agree with him. Might be best to save our energy.
Wait, why do we want to broadcast that Aurora's with us?
It's less about you all and like, because I agree it may be a really stupid life choice, and more about me no longer feeling comfortable in this skin.
So I can go home then.
No. We still have to replace all of the Godstones and then get the Trident and then banish the Mezzaloth, because if we don't, the dome that keeps them in is going to fall, and then Loth will have her way on this world.
So
And that
Loth
will
isn't in
reach-
Baldur's Gate.
Never been a fan of
Why would
spiders.
Loth be in Baldur's Gate?
I don't know, it's just a hunch.
How would you know that Loth was in Baldur's Gate?
Just a hunch.
What?
I thought Loth was just a myth.
She's a goddess.
She's a goddess of the drow.
I've never been to the Underdark, I wouldn't know.
He just doesn't study theology. I was gonna say, it would be history to remember if we talked about Loth or Baldur's Gate in that conversation.
Let me be persuasive.
Well, what do you think, Orion? Do you think we should go to the Nezi's castle thingamahoosit in the underneath the water?
That's what I was thinking we should do first. If anything, especially since the issue with the Kraken sinking all the ships.
Yeah.
Probably be best for Kai and his men that we take care of that before anything else.
And if the dome comes down, Loth becomes other people's problems in the other kingdoms. Is that what you're saying?
The Mezzaloth invasion expands.
Surely there's other parties that could deal with this when that if that was to happen. you
The
know?
kingdom of Atlantis couldn't handle it.
Can we just kick
therefore,
some
nobody
Mezzaloth butt?
I mean, I'm all for that.
On land? Preferably?
What?
Alright, well, I mean, do whatever you have to do, and then we will head to wherever... You know where Nessie's Keep is at?
Yeah, it's just north of, what is that island called? Volcanus?
Vulcanus.
Vulcanus?
Do you all have a more thorough knowledge of
Like
where Nessus
coordinates?
Council is? Coordinates, directions,
Constellation, Starman.
64.
It's easy. And he rolls the map out. And then he points to the big red Nessie on the map.
Oh, cool! So it's not just decoration.
No.
I told you that before and y'all didn't believe me.
The way to that is that way.
Cool.
Thank you.
I feel like you're very good at that.
Slightly.
She has a gift.
She does. We need to get in contact with Nellie again to see about the submarine.
Okay.
We have a mushroom. We have spores. You don't have to use a spell.
He has a spore in his
Oh, that's right. Well,
thing. However, if that network is being
if that network...
listened to, perhaps a direct sending would be better.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, maybe.
And so do we want to send to Nelly?
Well, no.
Go for it.
Alright. I cast sending. Nelly. Where do we need to meet? I'm putting him on hold. Right now. Where are we meeting up with him?
You're the one with the plan for the Kraken, bud. Where are we meeting Nellie? Does Nellie want to come to where we are? Which is just north of wherever we were before this.
Of the dock.
Just north of the dock inside of the storm.
I press the hold button so that way it's not holding anymore. We have a plan. We need your sub for going to a sunken castle. Please meet us north of the dock.
3 more.
I know, I'm trying
In the
to...
storm.
Love you,
you.
bye.
Love you, bye!
I do not love him.
I do not love him.
Hate you, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Oh, Orion says hi.
Hi, Orion. I happen following you for days. I am under the ship. Why do I get the feeling you're talking about Nessie's castle?
So I just heard back from him. He's been trailing us for the past couple days. So he's actually right underneath our boat, which is very convenient. He says hi, by the way, and
Hi specifically to you.
yeah, he said hi specifically. He didn't give a shit about the rest of us.
You must have made quite the impression.
Apparently.
The more you know.
He also gave me the impression that if you were to ask him out to like breakfast or something, it wouldn't be a waste of time. But that's
Do with that as you will.
do that as what you will. But I think that we should return to our ship and then commune with him some more.
Oh, they're gonna be commuting, all right.
So are we ready to head back to the boat? And do we need anything further while we're docked here?
You guys are just gonna have to wait overnight because they're gonna do the spell.
Oh shit, that's right, to remove.
But then that puts you guys in a good spot because that means at the beginning of the next day is when you'll get to set sail towards Nessie's castle.
Right.
And we can prepare our spells for combat. Underwater.
Always ready. It's the short sword is for. Okay, well that's.
Do you guys need any more weapons or anything to aid you in this
Dirty
endeavor?
scrolls.
Of what?
Magic.
Not really.
Tragic.
It hasn't worked for a long time.
Cloak of Manta Ray?
But they work for us.
No.
Tragic.
They give you the caps, but that's all they've got, magic-wise.
I think some potions of healing to go around for the rest of the group would be a good idea.
I have 11 on hand and some in the brewer.
Wow, that's no wonder you spend so much time in your room. God damn.
I can spare 3 per person.
I mean, we'll take. I mean, it's better to have too much than not enough. Am I right?
I agree.
So 3 regulars per person, and he gives you
Push your hand.
2. Not superior.
Greater?
Greater. Thank you.
Supreme?
No, greater.
2 each.
No, it's 12.
Does everyone have weapons that are good for fighting underneath water in case it comes to that? I mean, it's probably going to come to that.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
Define weapons that we can use underwater.
Stratus pulled out his notebook.
So I've got a longbow, and my scimitar, and my koa. I don't think my thorn whip would be very useful.
So, in my experience, the best weapons to use underwater
Are piercing weapons.
are daggers, javelin, short swords, spears, or tridents. As far as like ranged weapons, crossbows and javelins are really the only ones that will work. I mean, the others will work. You would just be like what you would call a disadvantage.
You have to work harder for it.
Yes, you have to work harder for it, and not in like a fun way.
Yeah, it's not in your favor.
Underwater's already not a fun way.
Yeah, underwater is already not in our favor.
Can I just stay
It's
and
in our
protect the
favor.
boat?
In their favor.
You want to be like Aquaman and stay behind and protect the base?
Sure, I can do that.
You're coming.
You're quite capable, Artemis. I believe in you.
There's not enough belief
I mean,
to help me.
don't you want to come down and make sure that your friend is well protected?
As much as I would like that, I'm not going to be used for protection if I'm dead.
Then don't die.
Don't go underwater.
Well, luckily, the caps of water breathing will keep us from dying underneath water.
Unless they get pulled off of you.
Or unless you get killed.
They don't practically mean stabbed, it's true. But then, that's the same problem you have on land.
See, but at least land, I don't need a cat to keep me alive.
Oh, but it's helpful to have the sun off your face.
We also have potions.
I enjoy the sun.
Alright, so,
Sorry, she doesn't love wet dog.
what do we have to do anything for this ritual to revert you back to your normal self?
If you could join in the ritual and participate, it would make things much easier.
I would be very fascinated to do that. Ryan, what do you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
It would be fascinating.
We reported back to Severus.
Mm-hmm.
have you heard? So he's been hearing from his god. Have you been hearing from Severus recently?
I don't hear from the gods.
You hear from Nessie.
Oh, she's
Not
not god.
directly.
Insight check.
Why did you say it like that?
Fuck. 16.
No, it's just,
Okay.
yeah, not directly.
Okay.
So are you guys all gonna help out then?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will say cross applesauce.
I should do.
I'll bring some of my potion making stuff and do
I-
it
I
while I'm
said
watching.
that.
Not Ryan.
I've not been able to.
Olegu?
Olegu. Wrong O.
I'll watch.
You're not gonna help?
Perhaps.
So if you guys are agreeing to help, then for the first little bit, you guys end up just like helping to draw symbols on the floor. She like gives you the symbols to draw out, and eventually you end up with a large symbol that's drawn out on the ground.
I love doodling.
And you and Kai get a little while to talk to each other while they do that. And then eventually she comes over and she tells you that they're ready. And then she has both of you stand in the center of the circle. And she's given all three of you something to chant. And between the four of you, all of you are casting the spell and you're chanting it together in unison.
What language is it in?
Atlantean. So you don't really know what you're saying.
Ha blah 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 blah.
Klajubrata Nikto.
Ha blah blah blah. Goose fraba.
And eventually, you guys watch as the chalk that you used to draw the symbol on the floor starts to burn, and it starts at a single point, and it just soaks and burns itself into the wood as it slowly travels through the drawings you made until it completely burns through all the way to the end. It touches its tail, and then you guys just kind of seem to melt in front of them. Your skin just kind of seems to change and you melt away, and then all that's left is you. A very different you.
Kai isn't here with me anymore?
He is.
Okay.
I meant you as the plural form.
Am I still blue?
Yes. And you have very long red hair now.
Well, that's noticeable. I wonder if it'll take dye.
Lyn, is that still you?
Do I feel like any different?
You feel a little lighter. You're shorter than you were before. A little thinner build-wise. So you feel much lighter. You feel like you're quicker on your feet this way.
This is gonna take a little bit of getting used to.
What race are you?
So she's an Atlantean mer of the royal variety, so that's why she's got the red hair.
Oh.
Because only the royals had the red hair.
And Ariel.
Yeah, I just got that. It suits you.
Thanks.
For what I put my
I had
hand
to
on
slip it.
your shoulder, I'm like, for what it's worth, I know what it's like to
This did not get this far.
look different and not be who you are.
I appreciate that.
At least you weren't a half horse and couldn't pee for 20 years.
That's a really good point. I do appreciate that.
That's what you meant by plumbing.
Are you going to transfer your character over then?
Yeah, I need to finish it. I haven't updated it in a second.
Well, that was exciting.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do?
I knew the whole time.
The whole time?
Maybe not the whole time.
She didn't even know the whole time.
I had notes. I put it together.
Well, I think we should head back to the ship now that this is done.
I am going to give Navarra a hug and just whisper to her, thank you.
Of course. Be safe. I know you will.
I'll do my best. And then I'm going to do the same to Kai. If he lets me.
Unfortunately, sometimes being
returns.
safe isn't always our call.
He returns the hug, but it's very awkward from him. He's not used to it. Clearly.
It's like a Sheldon hug.
Yes.
Try not to die, brother?
I should say the same to you, sister.
Yeah.
Wait, are you actually like blood relatives? Or are we talking like...
He's my older brother.
Kai.
This is Prince Kai.
Greetings. My name is Kai Corvaris.
Oh, shit, that's my last name.
COR'_NARIS.
Interesting.
Heart of the sea.
This is weird.
It's been a weird day.
It's been a weird trip.
day. It has been a weird trip.
Alright, so I feel like this is a good wrap-up point for the night because we're not going to get into anything more major here tonight.
That's what you think.
Well, then again, someone got into something that I was not expecting people to get into today, because he was doing things behind the scenes that he
My pleasure.
was doing.
All I did was cast Detect Magic. It's not my fault that there was magic on the boat that we hadn't discovered yet.
Or that you're nosy and don't know how to stick your nose, get your nose out of things.
Turtle head.
Alright. Anything else you guys want to cover tonight before we wrap it up?
I'm gonna Misty step back to our boat and go to my room.
Okay.
Fuck it, because I'm afraid I'll forget by next week.
Disconnected. Ready to connect.
Actually, never mind.
You just write a note and we'll start with that if
Okay.
you're going to do ascending. Alright. We good?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay. I was not expecting any of today to happen today.
We
Any
excel
of
at that.
We really do excel at that.
it.
So
I was worried you were going to find the box at the beginning of the campaign and you didn't.
Why did I find it? Because of the locate object thing?
What were you gonna ask?
Oh, so you have a whole new character now?
Kind of. It's the same character. It's
Just
just
different
a
race.
different race.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
different character sheet.
Gotcha, so it's basically the same thing I went through.
Kind of.
Oh, I'm in my phone.